Alrighty. I think we're live. Oh yeah. Dude, when you change it to the blue, the vibe is
Is better?
it's much more intimate for sure.
Intimate's
Let's
funny.
see. All right, we're good. We're good. We're live. Hello, everyone in the ethos.
What's going on?
DJ, thank you for coming on, man. This is the first time we've talked in person. And I just want to say before we get into this, I remember when your stuff first showed up in my feed, and there's been so many new channels over the past 6 months. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, this is probably going to be another person around for a month or two. They'll stop posting. You've been grinding. And
Thank
the
you.
more I watch your content, the more I feel like you're going to be here for the long haul. So I feel like it'd be good to start if you kind of just introduce yourself, what you do, how you got into Pokemon. I'm curious about all of this. So whatever you want to share with me and everyone watching, that'd be great.
Yeah, man. So hi, everybody. I'm DJ's Poke Center. So I run an online store and I don't have distribution. So like my whole YouTube channel, it didn't start this way, but it's become this. It's basically my journey of starting a Pokemon business online specifically and not having distro. And it's really my journey, right? So I show like the good and the bad. I show like the long nights. Like yesterday, I did a stream for like 4 hours just packing. I had like 30 something orders, and I show this kind of stuff because I work a full-time job. I work like 60 hours a week. I have a family, a wife, kids, blah, blah, blah. And then at night, I come home and I got to pack. And sometimes I'm up till like 1 or 2 a.m. And I like to show that side of the business rather than just like, hey, here's how to make a whole bunch of money. You know what I mean? So that's really what my YouTube journey is about. And so how I got into Pokemon, I mean, I've been in Pokemon my whole life for sure. But I quit after like Silver and Gold. This is like, you're old, right? Like me? I'm old.
I'm getting there, man. 30 next week.
Do you remember Silver and Gold? Like on like, the Game Boy? Yeah.
Throwback.
Okay.
Yep.
So got out of it a little bit, got back into it a little bit. I stopped at like 10th grade. Got back into it Sword Shield because the grandparents got my kids some Pokemon from like Toys R Us or something. I don't know if you ever have that in Canada.
Yep.
But I didn't get too deep into it. I remember like Chilling Reign and some stuff, but then Prismatic. I know I'm one of the Prismatic boys, right? Prismatic was like life-changing for me, man. The kids were just all over the iPad and it was like the most fun experience ever. And they're trying to gamble. I mean, they're only little kids. And I was like, yeah, this is great. And so like Pokemon was like a bonding experience for my kids and I, because it's kind of hard to relate to them, such an age gap. So here we are.
Nice. Yeah, I'd say it's fitting too. I think your most popular video is you like weighing prismatic packs, trying to find a god pack.
Yeah.
So no, that's great. I mean, I don't really care when people come into the hobby, right? Like I haven't been around super long either. I came in maybe middle of 2023. I remember watching like Nostalgianomics. I think I watched Dan too back then, SM Pratt. Like there were a couple people. And I was like, fuck it. Like I'll throw my hat in the ring, try this out a little bit, and it's worked out decently well. I'm curious though too, and this is kind of just like me asking from a content perspective, because I feel like you've done a lot of content before you started this YouTube channel, right? Like I think you said you did streaming and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh man, I've had a lot of YouTube channels. I mean, I've been on the internet for like over 10 years now. So you want to hear about that?
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
The first one was called DJ Wars 22. It was all about Diablo 2. I don't know if you ever played Diablo 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I was grinding. It's a Blizzard Entertainment game, and that was awesome, man. It was a dead game, so like it was kind of capped. You know what I mean? Like only like the biggest streamer on Twitch for that category is like 300 viewers, and I got up to like 200 a night every night. So that was really like as high as I could get. And then I guess Blizzard was going to remaster it. So then Blizzard Entertainment reached out to me, like, we want to sponsor you and like 6 other people, and they would put me on the Blizzard Entertainment app. And so like then my channel started exploding, bro, like 700-800 viewers. And like it was awesome, man. It was crazy. And then I got into crypto mining more in like 2020, 2021. And I was like, wow, okay, maybe I can make a lot more money on this. So I was like pretty much full-time Twitch and YouTube for Diablo, but it was kind of dying out, right? Like it's one niche and small. Got into crypto mining more, which I did try in 2016. And that was incredible, bro. And then so I had the other YouTube channel before this one called DJ Minds. And I was at one point, dude, I was traveling like the world and stuff. I would get sent out to like North Dakota or Fort Lauderdale, Florida, or Miami, Florida, Europe, like other places. I would get flown out and they would pay for the trip. And basically they just wanted me there to interview people. So they pay for me to go to this convention like Bitcoin 2022 or whatever they call the convention. And I just walk around, hey, what's the price of Bitcoin going to be? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they wanted me to do for the event. So anyways, that's kind of gone downhill. Like crypto mining content is like kind of dead. And so this really happened at like the perfect time for me because, hey, you know, Pokemon's kind of going up and at the same time, crypto was kind of dying out. So it was good for me. So I've made content for a while. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. And like, do you feel, because I actually love watching your content. It's refreshing. I feel a lot of people, myself included, it's all market content. And it gets to a point where it is, at least for me, like a bit repetitive at times. I try and add something interesting to my stuff, just looking really at the data. But for you, it kind of seems like it's going to be a series where like a couple of years down the road, people are going to be able to go through your entire catalog and just see how you've grown as like a store and a channel. Is that kind of the goal with your YouTube, or are you just winging it as you go?
I did start off by winging it. Actually, I started off as DT's Poke Center. So it's supposed to be DJ and Troy. Troy's my son. Because again, Pokemon for me, like when I got back into it, was supposed to be like a bonding experience with the family. So I was like, buddy, he always talks about being a YouTuber. I was like, oh, you're talking to the perfect person. Like, I know how to do a YouTube channel, dude. Let's do this. DJ and Troy. And he's like, yeah. So we started going to the conventions. And then after like 2 weeks, he's like, I don't want to do this. I was like, no, we got to keep making the videos. You know, you got to be consistent. And he's like, no, I just want to open Pokemon. And I'm like, dang. Well, I mean, you know, I just started this channel. I might as well give it my all, you know. But yeah, no, definitely the journey thing. And I agree with you, man. Like, I do make the occasional market talk videos because if you ever talked to Brian from Pokey,
not in person, never.
You should.
We're gonna have to do that one day. Yeah.
So I've had the pleasure of him like just randomly calling into my live stream a couple times. He's super cool, and he's like, actually, I asked him the same question. Like, I know I could get a lot more views, like 5 to 10x my views right now, if I didn't just make like business content in my journey. And he was like, I recommend every now and then throwing in like a viral video or a video that can get views, because then you just get more people watching. So like now, let's say out of like 6 videos, maybe one of them, I'll talk about what everybody wants to hear. Destin Rivals is so good, which it is. And, you know, Prismatic or 151, you talk about those 3 and it's like, wow, all of a sudden I got 2,000-3,000 views. Right. And then I go back to my business content. Right. And then you get like 1,000, you know, it's cool.
Sword and Shield as well, man. I feel like anytime I put Evolving Skies or Fusion in a thumbnail, it's just like everybody clicks on it for whatever reason. So no, yeah, I get it. Like it's fun and entertaining. So I appreciate that.
Thanks.
By the way, we'll do a little shill here to start out. I mean, lots of people are in here. Toronto 6, thank you for stopping by. Hero TCG. Guys, if you are interested too, you know, DJ's taking the time. His links will be in the video description to the YouTube channel and the storefront, DJ's Poke Center. Did you fix the link, by the way, on your YouTube page?
Dude, I did not go on desktop yet. So I haven't tried on desktop, but I didn't figure it out as far as like on my phone.
I think we'll talk about it after. I'm pretty sure there's like a way to just link it though, and then it'll show up like right on your homepage, and then people can just
I need
click
to figure
on
that out. That'd be so cool. You know what sucks is you guys missed like the MSRP drop yesterday. Dang it. So I bought
was
this
that the
one.
quick ball tins? Or
It was the quick ball tins, man. That guy. So, dude, this guy tries. For anybody who doesn't know me, which is probably most of you, I bought 3 collections in the last like 7-8 days, and one of them, this dude, he's too lazy to like inventory any of his stuff. I'm like, what do you have? He's like, here's a picture, and I'm like, okay, I can't even see what's in those boxes. He's like, how much? And I'm like, oh, dude, like, do you have a list? Like, because I'm just looking at it, and it's like 70 SKUs, man. I'm like, this is a lot of work. I was like, with just eyeballing it, I'll give you 70%. He says, deal. I need it gone tonight. And I was like, why? He's like, because we have a snowstorm coming, you know, at the time. He's like, my wife can't park her car because of my Pokemon. She's super mad. She wants to park it in. I need it gone now. Well, what can you offer me? And I was like, 2,500. I don't know. I just guessed. And so anyways, in that box was like a bunch of Pokeballs. So I was like, well, I definitely got these for under MSRP. So I was like, I'm going to sell all 24 of them for what they cost at the store.
They sold out, I think, right?
Oh,
I was
really
looking
fast.
on your, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
really
what else did you
fast.
get in that? You had some more like tins and ancillary products.
So I got a Destin Rivals booster box. That was like the highlight, I guess. Pokemon Center, Lucario, and Gardevoir. 4 Dollar General prismatic ETBs. I'm pretty sure this guy like lives next to the Dollar General or something, bro. Like all his stuff is from Dollar General. Like let's just call it what it is, right? Let's just call it what it is. Tons of the prismatic like Dollar General one, like the 3-pack, and a bunch of tins like Tyranitar, but not like the really good one, like the 2025. Those square tins. I don't know if you guys knew this. They're only like $16 at Dollar General and Walmart. If you see them, they have 2 Destined Rival packs in them and a Journey Together pack. But those are like, yeah, those are good because I think Destin's like $9 or $10. And then a bunch of battle decks. One of them was like a Mew, and that was worth like $70 from Sword and Shield. That sold out in like 3 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't like anything wild in that one. It was just a lot of stuff. And so like the biggest problem I've had in my store, dude, is not just like keeping good products on, it's like ancillary products and things that are selling ever since after Christmas. Journey Together, Twilight, White Flare, like the second and even the third round of Scarlet and Violet, Surging Sparks. Like I can't keep even like 3-pack stickers for those anymore. And for 3 months, nobody was buying it. As soon as Christmas ended, just sell out of all of those SKUs, man.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it sounds like sourcing's your biggest issue probably at this point, right?
100%. 100%.
You buy like, how do you buy? Like Facebook? Are you in the Discord groups? Like, where do you find most of your stuff?
Ooh, that's the hard part.
And if anyone has stuff to sell, like how can they reach out and contact you?
I would like Instagram or email, but it's DJ's Poke Center, but not the email. That'd be DJ's Pokemon Center because I messed up when I first started the email. DJ's Pokemon Center. But honestly, so how it started was definitely Facebook. Like I probably worked on my inventory like 3, maybe 4 months before I even started my YouTube channel, which was prismatic. I was only buying prismatic ETBs. And to me, it seems so obvious. I mean, I was getting them for like 85, 80, 90. I bought like 100 for like 90. And then I bought like another 50 for 85. And I bought like another 70, I think, for like 95. It just seems so obvious to me. Like while they're getting reprinted at Costco, I'm like, this is amazing. How are people not buying this? And oh, it's going MSRP. I'm like, you guys are idiots. That's how I felt. Sorry. But so I started with a lot of inventory, probably like $22,000 worth of inventory, mostly prismatic, to be honest with you. That dude, prismatic sells out in seconds, like literally seconds. It doesn't matter how much you put on the internet, like everybody buys it. But so that's kind of evolved. That's how it started. And then now I'm kind of at the point where as long as I make videos, I just mentioned like, hey guys, I pay between 70 and 80%. Just kind of depends what it is. If it's like Evolving Skies, okay, we can talk 85 or something. But I mean, that's super rare. People don't really do that. So now I'm getting just collections sent to me. So like I said, last week or the last 7 days was 3 in the mail. The week before that was 2. And I think the one before that was 4. So viewers hit me up on Instagram. They hit me up on email. They send it to me. I don't pay them until I verify it, right? Because you could send me a bunch of fake stuff. I'm all over the internet. Like you can literally, I'm not going to go anywhere, man. Like I'm on the internet. So people send it to me in the mail. I open it. I verify it. I try my best to pay that same day, but usually it's the next day. That's where I get most of my inventory.
I feel like that's the best way to go about it is once you have your like online presence. It's like, man, I'm not going to scam someone over like 5K if I'm making that in like monthly ad revenue, right? So no, I think it's a good model for you. I think you said you got that from, was it Dan? Catch 'em All Collectibles?
No, so he hasn't sold me anything.
But he does the like he'll pay after people send stuff.
Oh, his
to him,
idea.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. I did that. I stole it from him because he mentioned that. He's like, well, people just send it to me. Or he had like a flyer or something, like his buy list. And it says, if you want to do PayPal goods and service, you pay the fee and then I'll pay you. But otherwise, I'll pay you after. And I was like, oh, we should do that. But without the PayPal goods and service, you should just send it to me and then I'll pay you.
Yeah, it's a good incentive. I like it for sure. It seems like once your content like reaches more people, which it's going to, I mean, you're growing at like a pretty good rate. You're gonna be pretty busy here, man. That's how I feel.
I'm so busy, bro. Like up to my neck in work, bro. It's awesome. It's a blessing. Like I'm not complaining. It's crazy, man. You want to know something crazy? Crazier? So this guy, probably an hour ago, I've been talking to him for like 2 weeks, but 90% of people are BSing. He sent me the Excel. It's $100,000 collection. And I'm looking at it, man. And I'm like, wow. I mean, it's good stuff, bro. It's like really good. Like a lot of Sword and Shield booster boxes. Only 3 Evolving Skies booster boxes, but like 400 packs, which I don't really care for packs, but tons of booster box from Sword Shield, tons of booster box and like sealed cases of ETBs, of Scarlet and Violet, and tons of 151, man, like $15,000 worth of 151. And I'm like, okay, let's do it, bro. Like, we got a video call though. You know, we're gonna have to do this in person. Like, I'm not just gonna give you, I don't want you to send me $100,000 in the mail. That's kind of crazy. So I need to work that out more, but I'm hoping to land that deal, man. That would be so cool.
That's big.
I'm
That would be
hoping,
good
man.
content too. Pull
Right.
a Brian, right?
Pull a
Yeah.
Brian.
Awesome.
I'm always looking for those size collections, but it's really hard today and like in this market because of like whatnot streamers. So whatnot streamers pay sometimes 90%.
Yeah,
and like,
it's hard to compete.
Because they charge people 130% on their streams. So, I mean, I can't charge that. You know what I mean? I'm always slightly under market, like maybe 3 to 5%. So if I pay you 90 after Shopify fee, after taxes, I would lose money. It wouldn't make sense. That's the hard part right there.
I was going to ask you about that too, because you are on Shopify still, right?
Yes, Shopify. Mm-hmm.
I know Brian and basically anyone else, they'd probably say that it's a good idea to eventually get on your own website, like whether it's through Wix or something like that. Are you planning to do that eventually? And what's kind of like stopped you from doing that so far?
That is such a good question. I love the way you think, bro. So I've looked into that. If I have friends who can build that, as I come from like the crypto world. So I know a lot of nerds, which is awesome. But Stripe is offering me like 2.1%, I think, or 1.9. And right now, Shopify is 2.9. So it's 1%. It's not that big of a priority for me. If it was like 0.3%, I probably would, but it's just 1%. So long term, I would probably be open to it. It'd be nice to not get banned. My store got banned, I think 7 days in, 5 days in, or something like that.
Gotcha.
That sucked.
Okay.
So
Do you
can
own,
I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why it got banned. So this is just a pro tip, guys and girls. If you're watching, if you start a Shopify, what they're going to do is they're going to charge your credit card, which is totally understandable. It's $1 for the first month. Well, they went to charge the $1. My bank flagged it as fraud, as like a scam. So then, boom, they shut my store off for almost 2 weeks straight, right? And so all these people have orders. They've already paid. You can't even open your Shopify. You're locked out, blah, blah, blah. I had to fight the case. It was because my bank said, yeah, it was a scam. So keep in mind, make sure your fraud is not too overprotected for your bank.
Good tip there from the pros. I was going to ask too, though, do you own like customer data on Shopify? It's like adding emails to an email list and stuff like that. Like, I don't really know how it works. I've never had a Shopify store, but
yeah,
you do?
I can see. So I can see everybody's email. I'll be honest. I haven't done that because I feel like it's kind of intrusive. I do need to start a voluntary email address. Like, hey guys, you should sign up here. Rather, I could steal everybody's email if I wanted to, but like, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. But I do plan on like, hey guys, sign up for this. But honestly, I have such a supply problem right now. Basically what happened after December, I did a really big, like, do you know Whoopa Collectibles?
Yep.
Oh, awesome. You know him. So I bought his collection. Ever since that day, now my store, anytime I upload, it's getting sent out to like all these Discords and these Twitter groups. And so they get alerted, hey, DJ's Poke Center just restocked Prismatic. And bro, like, boom, gone. I could put 20 on there. It's just gone in literally 20 seconds. So at this point, I'm like, what's the point of having an email list? Because I'm getting botted by all these people and all these Discord groups, and I can't quench the demand right now. So that's like the main reason I haven't done it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough for sure.
Yeah.
We're falling behind on chat here too.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It's good. It's good. It's more my responsibility, man. I'm learning this and still figuring it out. TJ's in here though. Have you ever talked to TJ?
I have not. He's come into some of my streams. I've gone into his. He's a cool dude, but I haven't got the honor. Awesome. Yeah,
you guys should connect. That would be that'd be fun content as well. RAR TCG, Pokemon is for boomers now. Yeah, like all the cool kids are in One Piece now. At this point, I feel it's kind of just us old head. Us, oh my god, I can't speak. Us old heads left in Pokemon at this point.
We were involved in Pokemon before you were born.
Probably some people. Yeah. Some people. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 36. I'm old.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. What else we got in here? FOMO's in here. Let's see. Zuko's always in here supporting. Thanks for
Shout out to
stopping by,
Zuko.
man. Yeah.
W.
Good old Mr. Llama is still grinding D2. Diablo 2 is still up. Like, you can play the game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because like I
Okay.
said, they remastered it. So now the graphics are like really nice.
Gotcha. Okay.
Want to know a useless fact about Diablo?
Sure. Yeah.
I was number 10 in the world for
Okay.
speedrunning and hardcore mode at one point in my life.
So are you better or worse than Elon?
Pokemart?
No, Elon Musk. Wasn't there a big thing where he was like,
dude,
the
he's a
goat?
noob. I would destroy him. Like, to be fair, he plays like Diablo 4. Dude,
I heard that
I
that was all fake though, and he was paying someone to play for him or something.
Really?
Allegedly. I don't know.
I can't imagine Elon Musk being better than me at any video game. Like, dude, I would sit there, and I'm not proud of this, but I was young, you know, I was like 22, 23. Dude, I did 32-hour live streams, like 24 hours at least 3 times a month. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I was on the game, like just constantly. And, you know, I was making money though, dude. I was making like $1,000 and it was fun. I was young. You could bounce back. You could do a 32-hour stream, get 4 hours of sleep and do it all over again, you know?
Yeah, light work. Do you still play like any games?
No.
Do you even have time for that?
No.
Yeah.
No, dude, not at all. What about you?
I re-downloaded Steam on Friday and I played like 2 hours of the finals. And I think at that point, like my back just started hurting, man. I'm at that age where like I just can't sit in the same spot for that long. So no, I think I'm past my prime. It's just something that and time too, man. Like I feel now there's just always something more productive that I could do. So it's hard to justify like just spending that time playing games.
I will say when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, oh yeah, I'm going to be playing that 100%. Yeah. But
did you see that kid that got to play it early? He's like terminally ill or whatever. Oh. And then Rockstar, yeah, I mean, unfortunate, but dude, apparently they got the game. It's actually semi-functional. They're letting someone play it, so it's coming out this year, right? Later this year.
Well, you know, they said that last year.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like we'll see.
Let's see. Steel Cities in here as well. Been waiting for this collab. Yeah, man. Long time coming. Glad that DJ is taking time to be on the channel.
So I remember some shorts you had that was like, I mean, I think even before I made my channel, and it was like, I'm not showing off, something like this, right? I'm not, but if I was, I mean, I would show you, was it like Brilliant Stars? I don't know. It was
I had Brilliant in there, Fusion, Lost. That was a rage bait short for sure.
Of course.
Man. Like,
those were awesome. I loved it. I was like, dang, look at this dude.
I'm actually thinking of doing that again just because it did so well, but I'm going to just lay out like everything this time because I think that was probably only about a third of what I had. So just go all out, take up like the whole hallway or something. And
that's so cool.
Dude, I feel with shorts, like at least in this space, you don't reach your target audience almost ever. Like maybe 10% of people that watch are actually interested in what I'm doing. So if I'm not going to reach people that are interested, I may as well just try and make it like as rage baity as possible and just make it go viral. I don't really see any other value in doing the shorts.
So I would agree to an extent. So like these are two different separate algorithms. If you're focused on just YouTube, but if you run like a business like I'm doing, dude, it's one of my top sellers. Like it's not even videos because I'll just show 151. If I'm doing a sale for 151 bundle, I go, guys, I got 151 bundles. We just got 50 in. Check it out. Boom, 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 boom. All these people fly from shorts. So it's really good if you have something external to YouTube. But yeah, if like you're just trying to grow your YouTube channel, it's terrible because there's people who have hundreds of thousands of subs all from shorts. And then when they make long-term or long-form content, they get like 1,000 views.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't translate well, but for you, I actually like when you do the collection buyouts and then you post the new stuff too. Because it's like,
I try.
If someone's following your journey and they don't want to watch like a 10-minute video where you go over everything, which some people want to watch that anyways. I feel like it's the same with me. Like if I get something in, I'm going to start like doing a short and being like, hey guys, you know, pick this up or whatever. But yeah, shorts are good. Pokey Profit in the house. Yeah. And DJ C dot and DJ's here as well.
I'm here. I exist.
Okay. I got to ask about this too. What's like is it Deuce Deuce or 22? Like what's going
22.
on here?
Okay, so 22 originated on DJ Wars 22. That was like the first YouTube channel I had, like when I was a kid. And man, it was just always like hype. So I'd be fighting a boss. Again, you don't really play Diablo, but we're trying to kill him, right? Like he's got 100,000 HP, and I'm like, oh, let's go, boys, let's go. And I'm on hardcore mode, right? So I can't die. So I'm like, throw those 22s, baby. Get them 20, spam that shit. And the whole chat, bro, hundreds of people like 22, 22. And so like it doesn't really have a meaning per se. And then now it's kind of become like a term of endearment, and where it's like you just see me in a live stream as a viewer, and you're a viewer of mine, and you're like 22, and I'm like 22, buddy. It doesn't have a meaning. It's just like, what's up, or whatever. Like, hi, good to see you. Whatever you want it to mean.
Okay. I mean, there's some lore there. That's cool. That's interesting. Who is this? Young Thai PC. Why does the market spike like this immediately after Christmas? Usually doesn't pick up until after tax return season, right? Yeah, I think we're just in like a hot time, you know? I mean, even DJ was saying like he's throwing stuff up on his store. It's selling out instantly. Confidence is back in Pokemon, all TCGs in general, it seems. Yeah. Even you said you sold some Magic too, right? Or you got some in?
So I have the newest one, Lorwyn Eclipse. I don't know anything about Magic. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you know a non-TCG?
I know who he is, yeah.
Okay. So in addition to speaking to Brian, a non-TCG, I've done a stream with him, and he's like, bro, you have to get into Magic. You don't have to enjoy Magic. You don't have to like Magic. But he's like, every time I watch your videos, every time I talk to you, every time I listen to you on live stream, it's like, I can't get enough Pokemon. And what does everybody else say? I can't get enough Pokemon. He's like, dude, I can get you, or like it's easy from Rudy, or there's so many sources for Magic, and it's basically unlimited from the distros that like it's so easy to get. And he's like, I don't understand why you don't mix that into your business on the side, 10% of your store, 15% of your store, because as soon as you sell it, you can always get it. And it's the second biggest TCG. Like it's still a big deal. I mean, it's nothing, I mean, maybe now it's the third because of One Piece. It's hard to say, right? But it's historically been the second biggest. And so it's a slow mover, but like I've been selling pretty good on Magic, man. Like pretty good. And I can always get it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I sell it out, hey, I need more, or I can always source it from somebody for a good price to where I can still make 15, 20% margins.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's good. Are you thinking, will you ever get into One Piece?
So look, I have never talked poorly about One Piece to the best of my knowledge. I try to avoid things that I don't know about. And so I started watching the Netflix show because I did watch the original show when I was a kid. It's really old, right? Like super old, I'm pretty sure. I watched because my uncle Arthur, he used to work for Marvel, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure while he was working at Marvel, he gave me the One Piece book, like the first one. And so I started reading the manga, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. That was about the extent of it as a kid. So I started watching the Netflix show. I'm trying to get into it, man. I'm really trying. So I've watched 3 episodes, and I'm like, okay, this is decent. It's definitely not Pokemon to me anyways. It's definitely not Pokemon, but I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So
are you watching the anime or the live action?
No, live action. Yeah. Okay. I do love anime in general. But there's too many episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, so it's so long to get into. Like I remember when I started last year getting into it, I didn't know anything about One Piece. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch the anime. And it's so slow. I started watching in 2 times speed, and I would just listen to it while I was exercising. And I got so much shit from people that I was doing that. But then you get to like an interesting part. So like, I don't know, Water 7 or Enies Lobby, Marineford. Like I would watch those, but there's so much filler where it's like you could miss almost 150, 200 episodes and you won't miss anything in the story.
So. Yeah, I did that with Naruto. And have you watched Naruto?
Yep.
Yeah, so then everybody's like, you gotta wait till you get to Shippuden, which I thought was fantastic. It was worth it, but I would skip all the fillers. So I like looked up the filler. After like the 12th episode, I'm like, man, what are we doing? This is like Naruto and Friends adventure. Like we're just climbing rocks in the forest. So Yeah, it was worth it, but that was only like 500 or 600 episodes. And then I'm pretty sure One Piece is like thousands.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
1155 right now.
Oh my God. So, you know what I'm saying? So I looked at like, wow, do I really want to pull another Naruto times 2, or do I just want to watch the Netflix show? And honestly, I just went with Netflix, and it's
Yeah,
been a
that's
good
fair.
choice.
They're redoing it. I think, is it this year, next year, something like that? There's a new company working on redoing the anime. It's gonna be a lot shorter. It's gonna
Oh,
be like
thank God.
150 episodes, 200 episodes, something like that.
That's good.
Yeah, tax return season. Yeah, did you have any comments on this? Why you think it's just popping off?
You know, as someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, I just like to throw that disclaimer out there. My my best guess is it's a mixture of like Christmas ending. However, also Phantasmal Flames was so amazing for like a week and a half. Incredible, man. Like hype, and you instantly died. Like and so then we go, you know, Bitcoin dropped from 124,000 to 88,000. Markets are all looking doom and gloom. Everything's bad. And then it was like, wait, it's the new year. And now we have Extended Heroes and Sword and Shields on fire, all time highs all over again. And so I think it just picked up. I think now there's something to be excited for sure.
Mm-hmm. And I'll just say too, I mean, like, my whole channel is a disclaimer that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, I mean, you're welcome to just say anything you want here, man. You know, there's no wrong opinions on the Pokey Profit channel.
I respect that.
Meanwhile, it spiked down in oh yeah, we're talking about that. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just so much hype right now. Thoughts on Alex and Eli saying 2 distributors have confirmed Pokemon is purposefully printing less booster boxes.
I watched that stream and I did not receive that information the way you wrote it, Abraham.
I also didn't watch the stream, so I'm not going to comment. But I mean, I like Alex and Eli.
Yeah.
They seem like really trustworthy people. So, you know, whatever they said, I would probably, I mean, I wouldn't take it at, you know, as 100% truth, but I would believe that they're putting out the information as honestly as they can.
For sure.
It's interesting, but I feel like they can just change at any time, right? Like if Pokemon wants to print more booster boxes, they're going to. So it's
100%. Yeah.
It's one of those things where it seems like every couple of years they're sort of switching up what they're printing.
So when I was watching that stream, I watch Pokemart, their stream every week. Like it's awesome. I love watching it. I didn't hear them say that they're purposely printing less booster box. Maybe I misunderstood, but I heard them say that, hey, your allocations are getting cut for booster boxes, but I didn't hear them word it in the way that you did, Abraham.
I feel like a lot of what gets said on YouTube is taken out of context, or like all nuance is lost. Like whenever I say something in my videos, I'll get like a ridiculous comment where it's people even use quotations sometimes. And then I'll read the quote and I'll be like, this is not what I said. And I'll go back and watch like a 15-minute video. Just like the gaslighting on YouTube is insane. And I'm not saying that's what Abraham's trying to do here, but no, like, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go watch it to comment on that. But yeah, Pokemon, they're always changing what they're printing and whatever, I guess. Like, I don't really think it's a big deal or anything like that. So,
you know what's crazy? So I don't have distro, as I've said many times, right? And so I always want to give product on my store for a very fair price. However, how can I, right? Because I have to get it from Facebook or Discord. But when I finally list something for MSRP, I had like 5 or 6 people crying. Oh, look at this scalper charging the same price at Dollar General because he couldn't sell it on Facebook. So now he's just trying to get his money back. And I was like, wow, not like, thank you. That's so kind of, I could charge, I think it's $27, guys. I could have, but I charged exactly what it would cost you to walk into the store. People still crying, dude, whether it's Instagram or YouTube. Oh, look, trying to get his money back. Failed business model. Like, what are you joking? I'm doing something kind.
Dude, I feel like it's actually impossible to please everyone. And even further than that, I feel like it's impossible to get everyone to agree on the internet. Like you could literally say the sky's blue and there's going to be some motherfucker in your comments that goes like, well, actually the sky's like purple, but because the lights are reflecting through the fog or whatever, right? It's a different color. Like it's impossible to please people on the internet. So you just got to do what you think's right and then just go with it.
100%.
Zuko's in here as well.
Shout out to
this
Zuko.
too. The year of the Poke Profit collabs. Trying.
You've been killing it, man.
Thank you. I mean, interview skills are ass, but they'll get there eventually.
Sometimes just chilling's good enough, man. You know?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not really the best chill dude, you know? Like sometimes I don't know. It doesn't seem okay. You seem different. I'll just say this. Like you remind me of my roommate from university where like he can just talk to anyone for hours and it's the easiest thing in the world. But bro, like I swear I'm super introverted. After like an hour, my brain is just fried. Like I could be talking to my parents, my wife, whatever. After like an hour, man, my brain just shuts off. Like it's just too much for me.
You don't drink caffeine, do you?
The closest I get to caffeine is like diet.
That's why.
Pepsi. Yep.
That's why. But I'll tell you what, I do envy people who don't need caffeine because as you get addicted to it, like if this is you, like at first it helps, it makes you like improved, and then you just need it to come back to your normal self. So I do envy people who can do it naturally.
Man, I used to drink caffeine. It's funny. This was like 2016. So I was 19 turning 20. I was actually in a car accident.
Oh.
My hometown, my college was like 45 minutes away. I drove one day and I almost never drove, but I just had like one class. And by the time it ended, I didn't want to wait like 2 hours for the bus back. So I drove that day, whatever. Yeah. I think I slept like 6 hours. So I'm driving back, I listen to music, whatever, just kind of vibing. And you know, like sometimes how you're driving on the highway, you kind of like start to phase out a little, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're not really thinking. I drove off the road. I don't think I've ever said this I drove off the road, man. Like I think I was, yeah, I think I was falling asleep while driving. Worst experience ever.
Dang.
I was fine too. Like it wasn't that bad, but this was young Grace and very dumb. I remember the police guy, RCMP, whoever responded, he comes up to me and he goes like, you know, after he said like, are you all right? Anything like that. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. He's like, do you drink coffee? And I said no. And he's like, you should start.
What a guy.
Yeah, I got roasted by the fucking RCMP before going to the hospital. That was an experience. But then I started drinking. And then I was just going to say, like, I feel like every time I drank coffee, my hands would start to do this. And I really didn't like it. So I stopped drinking coffee. Like it was just too much stimulus, maybe too much caffeine.
See, that's good though. I really genuinely think that's good. You could probably sleep better than me too.
Sometimes I feel like I can.
So I work, like I said, like a normal day, like 12 hours, right? So by the time I get home, it'd be like 5:30 or something like that Eastern time. And then I'm like, okay, well, kids need attention, or I have to go do this business thing, or I have to do something for my Pokemon business. Like I have a lot of things going on. So I'm like, all right, pull the Red Bull out. You know what I'm saying? Red Bull gives you wings, man. Do whatever you need. And then I'm like, oh crap, we got to go live stream now. You know what I'm saying? Let me get another cup of coffee, right? So like it's a terrible thing. I wish it didn't take that. But that's like what keeps me moving, man. Otherwise, I'll just be like, oh.
Do you have like a normal sleep schedule, or is it just kind of like whenever you get done for the night, that's when you pass out?
I used to have a really good sleep schedule, but with this job, like this Pokemon business, it's different, bro. Like, no, it messes me up, man. I've been going to sleep at like midnight at the earliest, probably.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I like to stay up late, to be fair.
Me too. I was about to say that. Yeah, I like going to like 2 a.m., 12 to 2. That's when I feel like no one's on YouTube, no one's uploading. It's a good time to just like get work done.
Yeah.
But I also get up at normally like 10 a.m. So it's, I try and get in 8 hours every night.
I would love to get 8 hours. A lot of the times I have to wake up at like 6 or 5:50 in the morning for work. So I should go to bed much earlier, but then I'm like, okay, what do I do? I'm not gonna lie. When I first started the business, it was super slow, man. Like, of course, right? And like naturally, I mean, already a small YouTube channel, but I was even smaller then. So then it'd be like one order, two order, something like that. And then now, bro, it's like 20. And I'm like, well, what do I do? Like, I got to ship this stuff out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a choice anymore. So that's what keeps me going, I guess.
Can I ask you, do you feel like, and maybe it's a no, do you feel like there's a number where in terms of like yearly revenue or whatever through YouTube, through your business, where you would ultimately quit your day job and go full time? Like, is that the goal, or is this kind of just a side thing?
So no, I need to make this work. I need to. So because for my job, I retire after 20 years. So I only have 3.5 left. And then I'm going to get full benefits for my job. So I need something to do once I retire, because I'll be 39 years old and I'm just going to be bored. Like, I'll still get paid the rest of my life, and free healthcare, college paid off for the kids. Everything's done. I just need something to do, because retiring at 40 is way too young. You know what I mean? Like, you're just going to lose your mind. You're going to get old and fat. And so it's a kind of like the perfect timing for me is like, okay, I have this business, assuming Pokemon doesn't, collapse or something crazy happens. One Piece takes over and, whatever, right? Like, assuming that doesn't happen, this is like the perfect opportunity for me to just switch straight into the business full time 3.5 years from now. And hopefully we're doing really well.
I think that's a decent amount of time too. Like, I feel like it's not going to take you that long to get there. It's probably going to be like 2 years at the rate you're going.
Yeah. I just can't quit my job. Like,
yeah.
I literally couldn't if I wanted to, kind of deal.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll take a couple more comments here. Hectic, banger collab. Thank you for stopping by, Hectic. Appreciate you. Asteroid, response about One Piece.
Ooh.
Did you leave a comment that we missed?
Mm-mm.
Anyone see value in the Chinese sets? Are you a fan of Chinese, DJ?
I have one booster box that came in from Sword and Shield in the collection the other day. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of the Chinese either.
No, that's like,
I like the exclusive artworks though, like the Pikachu with Gengar and stuff. Yeah, like some of those are fire.
That's like 2016.
I thought it was. Didn't it just come out?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking.
I don't really follow like the gem packs and stuff, so I don't know when it comes out. But I've seen those on like Alex live stream, and I think Wenzel TCG they do some Chinese too. So yeah, fire cards for sure.
I know some of those. Like there's a Mew. I want to say it's Chinese, and that's like $10,000.
Yeah, the promo. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That one's wild. I think it's like, I just did a video on that 2 days ago. I think was it the PSA 10 sold for like 20K?
Wow,
is it that much?
It might be, dude. It might be.
It's up there. Beautiful card.
Some shows. When I was vending, I was at some shows, and like the guy next to me had 2 of them, and everybody kept like hoarding around and just admiring it. Nobody wanted to buy it, but they're just like, wow. And so I was like, what's that? Oh, I got my PSA 9 Umbreon over here. All right, well.
Have you thought about vending?
Yeah. So I vend this weekend again.
Okay.
And then I vend in a month after that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like vending to sell. I'm not there to sell nothing. I don't care, dude. Because I open a lot of Pokemon, guys. Like, up until like the last month, I've been so addicted to opening Pokemon. I've done really good. Everybody, round of applause for me. I've kind of come, what's the word? Overcome the addiction. And honestly, when I go there, it's just to buy. It's such a good buying opportunity, bro. I got Battle Styles for like $170. I got a Gengar alt for like 110 cash, like PSA 10. I got a couple cases, Sword and Shield, for like 70% cash. That's what I'm really there for to vend. So I'm going to have this sign that says buy. Yeah, I got some cards there just so I can hang out, but I don't care. You could buy these. That's the thing. Since I open up all the Pokemon that I have to vend with, you can offer me 70%. I don't care. You can have it, bro. Like, I'd rather just buy your sealed. And there's so many people who come to these shows. If it's a good size show, like the ones that I'm going to are really big. It's called like 703 Bazaar. That was the most recent one. Then there's this other one I'm going to in Richmond this weekend. It's in a mall. It's going to be 300 plus vendors. So there's tons of people who don't buy sealed. And I'm one of the few people. You can bring me your sealed brain. I'll take anything. Prismatic, Destin, ancillary products, good stuff. Bring it here. I'm buying all day, every day. 70% cash. Trade if you want for 80, but nobody wants my cards, which is fine. I get it. All day. I'm like the only one. Yes, booster boxes, bring it. You got cases, bring it. I'm there to spend more than sell.
Are you gonna record?
I probably will. I've considered going live with it. I should, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I should.
Try it out. Why not?
Yeah, for sure. I should.
Send it.
But I don't want to go full-time vending.
No, yeah, that's that, dude. I don't know how anyone does that, to be honest. Like I get people like to travel, some people, and maybe that's why I just hate it. Like dude, you couldn't pay me like 100K a year to do a job. If I need to travel more than like once a month, nah, like it would not happen. I'm that type of guy. So I guess some people like that, but dude, I couldn't do it. I don't know how some of these people are doing it either.
I spent $5,000 at the last show as a vendor.
That's big.
Dude, big. I left with a cart full of goodies, man. It was awesome. Like tons of sword and shield. And like I said, products that I'm like, yes, let's go. I was so excited.
Joey's in here as well. Joey always stops by the stream. Question: booster boxes used to be the cheapest way to open packs. Thus, they got opened. Now, no one should be opening DR boxes because bundles are cheaper per pack. Worrisome for booster box price. I mean, maybe, right, in the short term, but how long is it going to take for all those booster bundles to get chewed through?
Yeah. And it's interesting, too, because like if a set has a booster box, like Destined Rivals does, I mean, booster box all day, every day for like investing. But then when you look at 151, they don't have a booster box. So like I can see why people desire bundles a lot more than they would like Destined Rivals.
Yeah. I actually just bought some of the bundles because they were so cheap. Like I'll bring up this comment too. C-Dot's wondering, can you talk about how hard it is to get product in Canada? Dude, it is so hard. Like every store, I mean, Hobbiesville, they did Destined Rivals pre-orders. You could buy one box, I think, or maybe limit two at MSRP. But like nobody was giving good deals on Destined. And even after release and whatever, like it was so expensive to get product. Walmart is probably like your best bet if you want to try and get like the MSRP pricing on things. Walmart's pretty much your only option. I mean, Toys R Us, like if you have one, do they even sell at MSRP anymore? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
We don't even have GameStop, do we? EB Games, maybe. I'm in the boonies, man. Like town of 10,000, like closest center is Vancouver, which is like an 8-hour drive. So we don't really have anything retail except Walmart. But yeah, that's all we got here, honestly.
I know there's really big botting groups in Canada. I know because one of them reached out to me. I get this all the time. This was like when the Tusk box was it Paldean Fates?
Yep.
Yeah. When those were coming out, they hit me up. Hey, DJ, we got I think it was 1,000 of them. Blah blah blah. Would you like to buy them? I'm like, yeah, sure you do, bud. Okay. So I said, video call me right now, dude. They video called me, and they had 1,000 in their garage. These dudes in Quebec that can barely speak English. They're like, love the channel. Blah blah blah. You want to buy 1,000? I was like, oh yes, I do. Yes, I sure do. I sure do want to buy 1,000. But the problem was the tariffs. I was looking up tariffs, and then you have to do all this paperwork, and it was going to end up costing like an extra 20%. They wanted like 120 per, which I felt pretty comfortable with holding. But then on top of the tariff, it was going to be like 140, 145. And I was like, dang, no, I can't make any profit. But I'm telling you, there's some big, they use Walmart too. They bought heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. Walmart's huge if you can get the stuff there. And the Destined Rivals bundles, like you didn't even have to bought them. They were up for like at least a week that I was aware of. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it came out to like 61 Canadian after tax with PST. If you're HST, maybe 61.50, whatever, but that's still pretty cheap. Like I think that's like 44 USD, something like that. So pretty good deal for Destined.
Destined bundles, I wouldn't like. If you can get it for cheap, I'd buy it, but I wouldn't like pay market for Destined personally for the bundle, just because it's got so much more time to release. You never know. You get like the Sam's Costco treatment. It's not top priority. It's not the best in set. It's not a Pokemon Center. It's definitely not a booster box. Not even the ETB. And I think go all out.
I agree with you. That's just kind of like, now, like let's say a year ago, right before tariffs and everything like that, we would pay 42.92 Canadian at Walmart, and now it's 52.92. So like
Oh,
after tax all in, the cheapest you're ever gonna find, unless Pokemon prints like a million of these, all the LGSs get them and they price compete, which probably not gonna happen. That's like the cheapest people in Canada are ever gonna find product if they're buying on retail stores and stuff. So my thought process is like every time they do that and we get a restock, I'll just buy a little bit, throw it away. It's kind of like what I did with the Prismatic last year. Every
smart.
time the ETBs were restocked, my guy would hit me up on Facebook. He's like, "You want 20 of these for $80 USD or whatever?" It's like, I guess, like, already have fucking 60 of these, but sure, let's take another 20 of them. So,
Right on.
do you invest, by the way, or does everything just go back into the store?
Oh
Like, do you
no,
have
I
any
haven't.
long-term holds?
No, everything here is just store inventory. I
Okay.
mean, oh yeah, I have lots of long-term holds in the other rooms. Like this is just for show, you know what I'm saying? I just keep one just because it looks cool in the background. Like none of
Mhm.
this is like mine. I do sealed cases for the most part. I try
Gotcha.
well, I try. Now I have had to open 4 or 5 sealed cases of Surging Sparks recently. It's just it went up so much, man. I think it's like 265, and I just need to keep turning burning. So I did go to Personal Stash. Journey Together, I had like 10 cases, I think, for ETBs. I've opened like 3 for the store. I'm trying to keep
Mhm.
some for me. Most of the prismatic, though, I haven't oversold, which is good. But yeah, I have like my own personal room. That's like
Gotcha.
151 room, prismatic, and just sealed cases of stuff, man. Yeah.
That's cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
You ever show that on your channel?
Not really. Not really. It's nothing cool, dude. It's a bunch of prismatic. Like a bunch of prismatic. Like I said,
Hey,
a bunch of journey. It's like
I'm just saying I would find that cool. There's got to be someone else who'd be like, "Yeah, that's good shit, Prismatic. Hell yeah."
you know what I've been buying recently? The prismatic European one, like the booster bundle one, the
Oh,
display.
okay. Yeah, yeah. The sealed
Yes.
ones of like 10 or whatever.
Safari Zone was selling them for it's either 11 or 1200. I can't remember. I think it was 1100. So
Okay.
I bought 3 of those. Nobody was buying them, and now they're like 14. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought about getting some of those too. I hate paying a premium on sealed things.
Yeah.
Like if I can get 10 of them or if I can get one for the price of like 10 loose ones, basically the same, like I'll go for it. But I'm not going to pay like 30% on top just to get that sealed premium. That's how
I
I
feel you.
operate, at least. Yeah.
I need your
Dude,
opinion on this booster box. How much
let's
should
see.
I discount this? So I just picked this up in the collection, and it was a weird looking seal. So I talked to a bunch of my friends. I talked to non-TCG, talked to a bunch of other people. Well, in his Discord, I should say. You might be able to see it. So this, I don't know if I should discount it for this. I feel like I shouldn't. This one has a bunch of little Pokeballs. I don't know. Is
Okay.
that bad?
Dude,
Like a bunch of
I
little
wouldn't
ones?
I wouldn't
Okay.
discount it at
Now
all.
this side, it has an extra flap on it. So it's sealed the same way, but there's an extra piece of plastic hanging. You see it?
Um,
So
Not really, to be honest.
if you look closely here, you see how like booster box are always like really skinny and slim.
Yep.
It's the same
It's
thing on
just
this side, but it has an extra
like it's
piece of
just
plastic.
thicker,
It's just thicker on that
basically.
one side. I was
I've
thinking of
had
putting
so
this
many
up for
boxes like
400
that.
bucks.
Nah, I think you get full price for that
You think
or
so?
close to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I
Dude,
should.
that's just like you should see some of my Chilling Rain boxes. I'll show you later. Like some of them are rough, man. Like I I was in a live stream and I was holding it and like you could see like a gap like that. It was that loose.
Oh my
So,
god.
yeah. No, that looks minty compared to half of my boxes, so I think
It's
it's
a
fine.
nice copy, man.
Yeah, it
I
looks
just
good.
picked it up. I
I
just
mean, if you
picked it up.
wanted if you want a discount to give someone a deal, sure, but I think you get close to market for it.
I hate selling Destin 151 and Prismatic, bro. It hurts so bad every time. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I just know what's gonna happen with these sets.
But if you go the Anon TCG route, which by the way, like when Anon did this initially, myself and a lot of people were like, "You sure you want to do this?" When he sold his Surging Sparks or whatever for like 200 a box.
Yeah.
Like that was the GOAT play. Like he definitely made good money being able to churn that throughout 2025. So I think it's kind of like the same thing for you, man, where it's you churn that money like 3-4 times and you're going to be way ahead of anyone just holding the box.
Yeah. That's exactly, you're smart, man. That's exactly what Brian told me. He was like, stop thinking like that because you're thinking like an investor. And that is an investor mindset. Well, I can hold this for a month or 2 or 3 or 6, and it's going to go from 100, 151 bundle to 150. He's like, okay, cool. So you make $50. Do you not realize if you just sell them all for 110, 115, you've made 15 on each one. Now you take, we're just making up fake numbers here. You take your $8,000. You start with like 6. Now you buy another 151 collection, turn that into 10, right? And you're going to hit that same $50 in like a month compared to waiting like an investor 6 months or a year for the exact same number. And he's like, stop thinking like an investor, dude. Like turn, burn, buy, sell. So that's why I'm like, I need to put these. I got all these Destined Rivals, all 5 of these recently from collections. But I'm like, they're going to turn into 600. That's like my mindset. But I'm like, no, I need to stop. I just need to sell all this crap. I need to sell these. I need to sell these.
It does seem, though, I will say, it does seem like Destin could be $500 by next week, next Monday, or the Monday after that. Like when I look at the supply on eBay, because every week I do the SVR update in my spreadsheet. Destined is always selling better than everything else in the SVR. Like by far, Paldea, Obsidian, they're like 2 boxes a day on eBay. Destin's like 10, 10, 11 boxes, even at $450. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, and I think there was maybe 13 cases, 12 or 13 cases worth of boxes below like 550 or something like that. So it's not, if they're selling at 10 a day, like a week basically, and then we're there. So yeah, Destin's moving for sure.
I'm excited, man.
Jollybee's in here as well. Shout out Jollibee. This is so cool. Love DJ's vibe. Yeah, man. DJ's awesome.
Thank you, Jollibee.
And if you're in the Discord, Jollibee's always posting his One Piece stuff. This guy has an unreal collection.
Ooh, I'm gonna join your Discord.
Yeah, man. Links
money?
in the description. No. Free.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll join.
And we should do a midstream shill. It's been an hour. Guys, if you're still in here, I'll link to DJ's YouTube channel and the store, top of the description. If you guys are interested, go check out his stuff. Do you upload like every day, or do you try to?
Okay, such a good question. So I was uploading every day, but the business is, dude, I can't. Like, it's taking off so fast. And again, I'm not complaining. I'm so thankful. Thank you, everybody. It is exploding. It's at the point now where literally probably during the stream, I've got like 3 orders. They pile up so much that I can't sit there and film every day, dude. I can't. And so like, I'm having big trouble with this. And Brian said he's going to give me more tips to fix this, because like in my videos, I always take out when someone breathes. So they're like, after they talk, I take those out. I edit all the like mouth sound, any of that. And that takes me 45 minutes to edit out all those. And so Brian's like, no, there's a program you can use and it'll take out those for you. And I was like, oh, if I could get that program or whatever your people are doing to just get AI to take those out, I could get back to daily videos. But at the moment, bro, I'm like, okay, what do I do? $5,000 worth of product today and get everybody's stuff out, or, make this little YouTube video and for 1,000 views. And I always prioritize the customer. So I want to, bro. I want to get back to daily videos, but it's been tough.
It seems like, I feel like you could get the shorts out very easy.
Yeah.
Like that's not hard. Do you record on your phone when you do those?
The shorts?
Like no mic or anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do too. Like if I don't feel like recording a long form, I just whip out my phone and I'll say some bullshit while looking at this, and it tends to do decently well. So you could, I think, just do that too, like every day if you wanted.
I've been doing that every day. So it's so easy. I'm like, all right, guys, orders going out. Shout out to all of you. Check out djspokecenter.com. That's it. And then that's great. That's it, bro. Yeah. It's like low effort, no, nothing. Yeah, for sure. Shorts are good.
Yeah. Dude, I feel you on the long form stuff too. Like I mess up a ton when I'm recording. Even just live, like you've seen it, man. Like I stutter so often, and I'll be recording. And the worst is when you're like 95% of the way through a thought and it's been like 30 seconds or a minute and then you fuck up somewhere, and then you can't really cut it perfectly. Like you can start
Right.
again, but yeah, no, it's something I've thought about, like even maybe this year. We'll see. If the channel starts to make more money, I might hire someone else just to edit
Ooh.
full time.
Ooh. Because there's a lot of people, if you notice, Nostalgianomics, now he doesn't edit out those and stuff, and he's making daily videos. And so Danny Phantom's doing the same thing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, shout out to Danny Phantom, you're a great guy. That dude be breathing in the mic. So he'd be like, and I'm like, yo, move the mic back a couple inches, brother. But no, I'm just pretending, you know, it's funny. Being facetious. But so I have considered doing that, of just leaving it in, because like a lot of people are doing that. And that's like one of the only ways to make daily content, because you don't have to edit. At that point, I can sit there. I usually do everything in one take. I might, you know, mess up and fumble, but most of them go, oh, sorry guys. Anyways, you know, even Pokey Plumber's been doing that. Like, so I have considered doing that just to get the daily content out. As a viewer though, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't like watching it.
I'll say, like, I love watching Anon stuff, but when bro had fucking, I don't even know what was going on with him. He's dying like every 2 minutes in the video.
He had the flu. Shout out to Anon TCG. That's my boy right there.
So yeah, no, I get it. Like even like swallowing and stuff, right? Like for me, you know, my throat gets dry or whatever. I got saliva and it's like you swallow and stuff.
Right.
I've tried to put a noise gate on my stuff. I'm testing it out this week. I want to fiddle around with it a little more. And you have I mean, that's an SM7B, right?
Yeah. And then I have the Goal XLR with it.
Gotcha.
And then I have the Cloud, I forgot what it's called. Like
Cloud Lifter?
The Cloud Lifter. Yeah. But I think this mic, I don't know, man. I think it's the Goal XLR is limiting me, because I've had this Goal XLR for like 5 years, and it used to not capture this, you know, like these noises. It used to be really good. So maybe I messed up the settings or something, but now I can hear the breath, and I don't know if the audience hears it. Maybe it's like insecurity, but it drives me insane. And I don't like hearing that in people's video.
I think like part of it is we're just hyper aware of it as content creators. Like some people definitely see it, and some people don't care as much as us, maybe. But I was just going to say, like, with a dynamic, it's probably a lot easier to get that out. Yeah. If you have, like, I don't know, maybe like a minus 30 dB noise gate or something might do the trick. Whereas, like, with this thing, dude, I had the SM7B. I sent it back because I thought there was something wrong with the mic. And then I realized it was just my OBS was fucking up. Oh. So I got in a condenser now, which is great. I like this Rode one. But it probably could have just been fixed if I talked with ChatGPT for another hour. So yeah, it's
everybody uses the SM7B. Like even Joe Rogan, like professionals use this exact mic. Like you don't need to go any bigger than this one, you know?
Yeah, it's nice too. I regret that I got rid of it, but no, I think for you, like just throw a noise gate on, man, and you could do it. I think so.
I think it's my settings, my Go XLR.
Yeah.
It should be deleting that. And like my kids, I don't know if you can hear them right now. You should not be able to hear my kids. I used to have my Go XLR tweaked perfectly before I moved. Like people could talk in the background and it would not pick it up. It would have to be like, you know, this far. And now I can hear all types of buzzes and stuff, and it drives me crazy. Do you hear a buzz right now?
No, I can't hear anything. It sounds good.
Thank God. I have my Bitcoin miner in the background, like solo mining, trying to hit the lottery.
Sunny's in here as well. Thoughts on 151 booster bundles? I got like 56 of them at $62 cost. You think it's worth selling my Lost Origin booster box at like $650 and investing into 151 booster bundles? First of all, I wouldn't sell Lost Origin. That's just me. I think Sword and Shield's gonna have a fire year. Even compared to 151, like they'll probably be close, but I like 151 booster bundles. You can see behind me.
Yeah. Did you see I bought 100 off somebody? I don't know if they want me to say their name. Yeah. I sold 10 of them. I didn't want to. But the guy was like, he saw my short. He was like, I'll pay you market right now for 10. I was like, oh yeah, sure. I'll do it for market. Yeah.
Were they all loose? Or was there any like sealed displays of 10?
No, they're all loose.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
They're all loose.
Gotcha. That's cool. The Zeke, I opened base set at 10 years old. I got both beat. I'm 39. Man, you're real unk status, bro, if you're 39.
39. Shout out to you, man. I'll be that age soon.
You have any joint pain? Like, do you just wake up some days at
Oh
36
yeah.
and your knees hurt
Oh
and
yeah.
shit?
Yeah, 100%. Also, dude, so I used to skateboard a lot, like middle school, high school. I don't know if you skateboard at all.
Never.
So then my son's been getting into it, and I'm like, let me show you how a man does this. I go out, you know what I'm saying? I do a board slide, come down, fall. I'm like, But dude, I used to fall off like quarter pipes, half pipes, didn't matter. Bounce back up, fall down stairs and stuff. I'm cool. Now at my age, yeah, I fall, feels like a truck hit me. I'm like, and I'm like, they don't make them like I used to, man. I'll get sore for a week. Yeah, you get old, man.
It happens fast too. At least for me, it did. I don't know. I used to like power lift competitively. So I went to provincials and stuff a couple times. And dude, like I look back at the videos squatting like almost 500 pounds, benching like over 3 plates. Bro, like my body just hurts looking at that. Like I don't even know how I did it. And then I see kids in the gym and they'll just have terrible form, deadlifting, their backs kind of like hunched over. It's, oh man, like your body's gonna hate you in 10 years, but
it can't be good for you.
No, it's painful.
Like look at Rodney Coleman, man.
Bro, that's got to be like the saddest story.
Yeah,
for sure.
Wait, baby.
Wait, baby.
I love watching his videos.
Dude, I remember watching him, Branch Warren, like all the guys back in the day. But that's what happens when you put 800 pounds on your back multiple times in your life. You know, it's bound to happen.
And then now he's using a cane and sad life.
Yeah.
Man.
Speedrun on Diablo 2 hardcore mode. So, okay, explain to me like in Diablo, because I never actually played. Like I've heard of the game and stuff. Are speedruns kind of like there's bosses and dungeons and you got to get through them as fast as possible? Is that what people are talking about when they say speedrun?
So every game's different. Like you could do Mario. I know you know Mario.
Yeah.
Like Mario 64 or something. So it's beating the whole game. So gotcha. I would beat the whole game. I think my record, again, I was number 10 at the time, was like an hour and 32 or something. But it's a really big, it's a long game and stuff. And it was on hardcore mode, which means you cannot die. If you die one time, you just lose your character. No.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's like a story element to Diablo.
Yeah.
Kind of like a campaign. Okay.
For sure. You start off with a level 1 character, you're butt naked, you got nothing, and you just got to beat the entire game in one run. And you got to do it faster than anybody else in the world can do it.
Eric was in here. Yeah. He said that Elon faked all his video game accomplishments. It was beyond pathetic. That's what I thought I heard. Like, I don't know. It was back in the day, man. Whatever.
Yeah, he's a noob. Bro. I would destroy Elon in any game, bro. I used to really game like that.
Pokey Painter asks, what kind of stimulants were you on for 36 hours?
Dude, none. Dude, I was young and I was making money. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you guys something. When you get hundreds of people watching you and they're just throwing money at you, bro, like people would be like, $20 donation. Next guy be like, go DJ. Because you have to understand too, in this game, they had like a thing called ladder reset, which they reset the entire game. So everybody's level 1. I was number 1 on planet Earth. So if I go to sleep, I won't wake up number 1, right? So I'm just drinking Red Bull, like house music, $50 donation. Keep going, DJ. You're killing it. You're number 1 in the world. Yeah, boys, let's go. So, dude, the money. And then somebody's like, when you start getting tired, they're like, here's $100. I'm like, yo, thanks, dude. Thanks for the 100, Bob. Let's go. Another Red Bull, man. Like I used to buy 48 pack, 24 pack of Red Bull, stack them suckers up, take 2 weeks of vacation on work, bro. Just grind it out for weeks, man. It was awesome, dude.
There you go. Secrets money and lots of Red Bulls.
Lots of Red Bull, man.
Is that still like, can anyone find that if they go back and look?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could. DJ Wars 22 on Twitch.
I laugh at all of you. I'm 65. Damn, bro.
Damn.
Your back, your knees, vision at that point.
Dang. Well, at least he's getting Social Security, right? That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that counts for something.
Good.
Hey, 65 is still young, you know? Do you know who Brian Johnson is? You ever watch any of that guy's stuff?
Is that like a football player? Brian Johnson?
No, is it Brian Johnson? I'm pretty sure he's the guy trying to live to be like 150, or he's not trying to die or whatever. That dude.
An English singer songwriter?
Is it Brian John? I'm pretty sure Brian Johnson Blueprint.
There's a million Brian Johnsons in the world. I don't know. There's so many famous ones
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Brian,
Yeah,
I'll send you a link after. Brian Johnson Blueprint. He's the dude trying to live to be like 150 or not die or whatever, right?
that's cool.
Fuck, I can't remember where I was going with this.
As long as you can stay
Yeah,
young.
like, yeah, exactly. Like, keep your organs healthy and stuff because he thinks that within the next couple decades they're gonna be reprinting basically everything. Kidneys, hearts, shit like that. We'll all
Maybe.
be basically cyborgs.
Maybe.
Dang it, I had to pause your latest video to watch this live stream. Hey man, thank you for I don't know whose video you paused, if it was DJ's or mine, but thank you for watching the videos, supporting the channels.
Make sure you like
Appreciate
this stream, everybody.
Yeah. We're probably at like what, 3 likes? 5 likes?
Let me refresh. No, we gotta be a lot.
It'll be embarrassing if it's less than that.
24. This is disrespectful.
That's brutal, man. I don't even know if we should continue. By the way, I'm playing, but like how long can you go for?
So work got canceled due to snow again. So
okay.
Whenever you want to kick me off, I'm good.
How much snow do you have? I'm curious too. Like, has it been like really bad?
This much?
Okay.
This
Dude,
much?
that's nothing.
It's nothing, dude. You know what's crazy? Before I moved to Virginia, I just recently moved here. My job forces me to move places and live in houses that I don't want to live in. Irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in upstate New York, probably 5 miles away from Canada. You know how it is. You're in Canada, dude. 3 feet of snow, 4 foot of snow. Like that's what me and my kids are used to. We come here. They're getting this is their second day off of school in a row for 1 inch, bro, because everybody panics. I mean, because they don't even have plows here. Literally, they don't own plows. They don't own salters. The roads are full of ice. Nothing, bro. This place just shuts down. Like they do not operate with any snow. UPS is shut down. I can't even send out orders right now, packages. There's not one store open. I can't go anywhere. Like
that's crazy.
This much, bro. Like 1 inch, 3 centimeters, 2.5 centimeters.
Yep. Crazy.
Yeah.
We haven't had any snow this year, which is bizarre. Like there's like a really famous ski hill in my town that everyone comes to, like lots of rich people too. They go heli skiing. They got lots of snow up there, but like down in the valley where I live, there's been basically nothing this year. Nothing stuck. Like it is literal grass. You could go play basketball at the local school outside. Yeah. Baseball field. Like you can see the grass too. It's wild, man. It's normally not like this, but we also have all of February. So I feel like we'll eventually get hit with something. It's inevitable.
I do wish that my old house was here and I had my Pokemon business, because my old house, I did own that one in upstate New York, and I had a 3-car garage. And so I had like a big crypto mining operation, like hundreds and hundreds of miners. I don't know if you know anything about crypto. If you don't, it's fine. But like machines, hundreds of them. Because again, 3-car garage, bro, is awesome. And I wish I had my Pokemon business there. Now I got forced to live in this baby house, 1-car garage. I'm trying to make it work, bro. And I got all these boxes and stuff. And I'm like, man, it's so hard to move around in there.
And here you're in an office. Yeah. But that's all you need, man. At least for now. And then when it grows, you'll be like Brian. You'll need the whole basement. Fill it up with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Do you, actually, maybe I shouldn't ask that. I won't ask that. I'll ask you off stream. I'll ask you off stream.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm curious.
Let's see. James from the Alamo City. Good evening, fellas. Thank you for stopping by, James. Hope you're having a good night as well. Eric's in here. Kids just dying of yeah. This was back to the GTA conversation. I feel bad. I feel terrible. Like obviously, it's terrible to see stuff like that. But at the same time, he got to play GTA 6 before everyone else. So
you must be like 20 minutes behind on chat.
Worse than that. I think we're about 50 minutes.
50 minutes? My God.
We got the 22s in here, even from you. Appreciate that. 22.
22.
Now we know the lore. One Piece is such a scam. I would beg to differ. I think the One Piece stuff's really cool. But
Scam is crazy. Scam is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like if you don't like it, don't buy it. I'm not trying to convince anyone anymore to get into One Piece. Magic is lit. Definitely worth selling and learning. You could argue it's the #1 played TCG in my opinion. Yeah,
Played,
maybe.
sure, played,
Mhm,
but you know,
mhm.
dude, I had somebody offer me for my Lauren Eclipse, which right now market is like $150. They were like, "Hey, if I buy multiple, you give me a deal." It was like local to me. I said, "Sure, you know what? I'll give you $5 off." They was like, "Guess I was gonna do from 130 to 125 for them." They said, "I'll give you 115 each." I said, "Market is $150, and I'm already giving you 60 off. You want an additional 30? Like, no. Some people are cheap in Magic, bro."
I think
Like,
that's like every TCG though, man. Maybe that's more just a symptom of being on Facebook or trying to
yeah,
do local deals.
might
You
be.
know, people are cheap. Tef's in here as well. What are y'all thoughts on Riftbound? Do you see any future in the long run? You like Riftbound?
I don't have any comment on Riftbound. I've had a couple opportunities to buy it, but I've already got some Magic and Pokemon. Like I can't do it all, man. You know.
We got
There you
one
go.
box now. One
Nice.
box of Origins. I might get more. I
Nice.
actually made a connect with a guy in Slovenia who offered to sell me a case at basically distro price, which by the way, the distro prices on some of these games are just insane over there, like insanely low. Um, I'm learning more about it, and I'm actually kind of interested in Riftbound. I think there's some potential there, but it
There's a
depends on
lot
what
of
they do.
demand. A
Yeah.
lot.
hmm One of the things that shocked me was like how many people are actually in the subreddit already and like talking on a weekly basis. Like, you can see the weekly contributions, I think it's called or whatever. Dude, it's like it's half the size of One Piece already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
hmm
I don't get it because I don't like League of Legend. I don't like MOBAs. I'm sorry.
But
But hey, people like it.
I thought the same thing. Like it was just League. Apparently, Riot's whole like universe can kind of tie in to Riftbound, if that
Mm,
makes sense.
that's
So
cool.
it's gonna be wider than League, or could potentially be wider than just that.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's cool.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Just use a filler site to filter the episodes. Yeah, that too. I mean, like One Piece was a thing that you can do, but I think when they do the remake of the anime, that'll be a lot better. Sabbath is in here as well. Why do you think some of these PokeTubers are creating this beef with One Piece players, collectors, investors? Coming from a player fan investor, seen One Piece coming a mile away. You
Hmm.
got any input on this?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, guys. Like, I think when the One Piece hate came around was what, October, November, when Pokemon started going down. And so some people are doing it defense mechanism. Some people are doing it because it's trendy. I'm not gonna lie. I did a One Piece video. I didn't talk bad about One Piece. I said, hey, I'm not selling Pokemon. I mean, One Piece. I'm not getting into One Piece. Here's why. I did that just like everybody else because it's hot. Everybody was talking about One Piece. Everybody's interested in hearing. They were asking, DJ, did you hear Pokemon's going downhill, bro? It's going out of business. One Piece taking over. Are you getting into, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the things on the internet, man, like Logan Paul, for example, it's super trendy, man. Everybody makes a video about Logan Paul because it's trendy. And like a lot of channels like talking about trends, which to be fair, if you are trying to grow your channel, that's a good way to go about it. I don't really do that most of the time, but that's really why, man. It's the flavor of the week.
Yeah, I agree. I think for a lot of people, that's what it was. For some people, it's for sure just like fear of the unknown. And if if your whole business is selling Pokemon, and then another game comes around and people are starting to pay attention to that game, like probably doesn't make you feel great.
Yeah.
I will say though, and this is kind of just like wider than One Piece at this point. I've seen some people make videos about One Piece and then they kind of play it off as like, oh, I'm just rage baiting, trying to, get you guys to comment on my videos, watch them. Dude, I
True.
think that's like the dumbest thing you can do because you're just destroying your brand and your credibility if you're talking out of your ass. So it's like, sure, you're getting like a few thousand views, but at the same time, like how many people are watching that video and going like, this guy knows absolutely nothing. Like he's just hating for no reason. And they're just never going to watch you ever again. It's like
Fair.
I don't know, like
Fair.
to me it just doesn't seem like a good long-term solution, but I
That's
guess
fair.
if you are only chasing ad revenue, it's something you could do.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Paldean Fates? Will it shoot up soon?
Oh, yeah. For
Oh yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
I don't
I
have
agree.
any of the tusk boxes. I wish I did, but nobody was selling them and not for a fair price, and I can't profit off it. So yeah, I wish I had some for sure.
Yeah, I think you'll do great. I'm bullish on Paldean Fates. They haven't printed booster box in over a year, and many releases have been getting less and less at launch. Yeah, for now, like that's been the trend, and it'll be the trend until it's not the trend.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I don't know what this was in response to. That's what I heard too, DJ from Rar.
Oh, that was when for Pokemart.
Oh, okay, yeah. Dude, we're really far.
We're really far behind it. Like,
oh shit! I'm number one gaslighter. I can hide behind a screen. Yeah, man. Lots of people gaslight where they just say random shit on YouTube. I feel like, do you get affected by it at all? Like, do you get hate comments and you just look at that and go like, man, you feel bad for the person, or do you still take it to heart a little bit?
So I used to, but again, I've been on the internet for over 10 years, like making YouTube videos and stuff. So like at first, heck yeah, dude, heck yeah. But now I don't even argue with people, bro. I usually just click block. So if you're giving me constructive criticism, I'm all for it. Hey DJ, love the videos. Just so you know, you were wrong on this. Or you know what? Hey DJ, really didn't appreciate your take on this. Or DJ, you said that wrong. Like you kind of sound crazy. That's all good. That's helpful. If somebody's like the MSRP thing. Oh, look at this scalper. He couldn't sell it for Dollar General, and now he has to sell it back for the same price. Like those kind of people, or they're just like jerks. I don't argue, bro. Block next. I don't care. I'm not gonna argue with anybody, bro.
That's really mature of you.
Yeah,
I'm not at that point yet. I still see some hate comments, and I'm just like, I'm trying to get better though, man.
I don't care at all.
That's one of my goals for this year. Just get to that point.
You know the worst? I'm so sorry to cut you off. The worst one is when somebody sends me like this long, like I've had people do this, send me like this long reason in Discord, like why they're leaving my channel. And I read like 5 words and I go, oh, I ain't reading that. And I block them. Like
I do that.
Like, DJ, your most recent video with Redbeard, blah, blah, blah. I think of you different. I ain't reading that paragraph, but block. Like, just leave, bro. I mean, it's fine. If you don't respect me and like the channel, that's totally acceptable. I don't like just go. You don't have to tell me. You just go. Like, yeah.
I'm the same way. Like even if it's someone I like who's a big fan, if you leave like a super long paragraph, like it's it's tough to get through those, man. I'll be honest. If you want to say something, like keep it to a line or two, right?
Respect everybody's time.
Make it hit home. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sounds like the numbers for Perfect Order booster boxes are down significantly, but they might know it's not a banger set. Interesting. Have you seen some of the leaks from Perfect Order? Are you a fan?
I'm gonna be honest, it looks terrible. It looks so bad, bro. It looks so bad. I love Gen 1. Kira made a video. Shout out to my girl Kira. She's super cool. And she made a video like making fun of people because they say they like Gen 1. Like I love Gen 1. Who doesn't, right? But she's like, you guys love Gen 1, but then when Gen 1 characters come out, are you really a Gen 1 fan? And I'm not going to lie. It made me question, how much do I truly love Gen 1? Because, I mean, it had Meowth, it had Starmie, it had Clefairy, it had Clefable. It might have had some other things. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I told myself this weekend at some point, I'm going to look at all original 151, and I'm literally going to write out which ones do I like. Like, it's definitely not Metapod. It's not Caterpie. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that I don't like Pidgey I don't really care for. And I wonder, it might only come to like 15. Maybe
only 15?
It might. I need to look. It might.
The thing for me too is I feel like we're at a point where a lot of people just forget about collectability. Because I think the cards look really cool. Like they look great. I mean, the Meowth, I'm not really a fan of the Meowth, but I could see why someone would like the Clefable. And it's kind of connected, I think, with Clefairy or whatever. Like there's some cool cards, but they're not going to be expensive. So the set's not going to be interesting. So I don't know. You get lost in the sauce of investing, and then you think everything's shit if it's not going to make you a ton of money. And that's just, that's where I feel like a lot of the disconnect is at this point.
That's fair. I thought the Clefairy was nice. The Clefable was weird. Like it was wearing a hat. I don't remember Clefable wearing what was that?
Well, it's a mega, isn't it?
It is a mega.
So that's why the Starmie looks ridiculous to me too. So it's like I get it too. Yeah,
Like, what are we doing?
I'm really excited for like Gen 10. I want to see what new Pokemon we get there. I think that'll be cool. I like a lot of the Gen 9 ones too. Like I think the starters and their lines are pretty interesting. So, and they weren't ridiculous either. They're good Pokemon. When is Pokemon going to stop making their sets composed of 2 words? Never.
Destined Rivals, Prismatic Evolution, 151. Okay, all right.
Maybe.
I mean, if it looks good on a booster box, I don't know. You don't want it to be complicated. It's easy to say. Yeah.
I'll just say like the One Piece titles sometimes they're a bit too much. Like 500 years in the future, the Azure sees 7 carrying on his will. Like some of them are okay, man, but some of them get like a little bit too long.
Yeah.
You know, and just doesn't roll off the tongue. Where I think like Pokemon's just dialed in like perfect order. Prismatic, like it hits hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really good marketing.
For sure. Brilliant Stars.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Lost Origin. Yeah. They roll so well. So if they could come up with a way to do it shorter, maybe, but I think they're crushing it. DJ, what sealed items have the best margins for you? That's a good question. And I'll answer the other one after.
What best margins? So as someone who doesn't have distro, I can't really control my pricing that much. Again, because I'm at the mercy of the person selling. I've had a couple people, that give me a good deal, like the recent old man. He was cool as heck. And there are a couple people that are fans of the channel that say, hey, DJ, I want to sell you this collection. I'm moving on from Pokemon at 70%. That way you can give a good deal to other people. Like they're giving back to the community in that sense. So in those situations, I can get better margins with anything really, if you give it to me for 70%. Other than that, it's so thin of a margin, bro. Like I'm lucky to get like 10 to 12%. Maybe on Japanese, I'm getting like 15. It's really hard to get a good margin on anything unless people give me like a really good deal.
Do you carry Japanese?
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of Inferno X for sale, Mega Brave, and Mega Dream right now. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you go the Brian route where you get it in from someone in Japan or whatever?
Yeah.
Is that how you kind of nice?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's good.
I think Mega Dream's gonna do really well because what is it? Friday, Ascended Heroes comes out, and guess what? Y'all ain't getting nothing. And if you do get something, enjoy your 6 packs, which isn't even a single ETB. And you're gonna open it and you're gonna get absolutely nothing. And then maybe you'll come to Mega Dream. Because I'll tell you what, Mega Dream is so fun. If you've never opened Japanese, give it a try because you're guaranteed at least 1 MA. And it's a really fun experience, always getting something good. It's really cool. And English is the complete opposite.
There's so many fire cards in that set too, man. Like it's great. Like I've been watching, again, I'm going to shout them out, Wenzel TCG. Like I watch their stream every night. Bro, they go through so much Mega Dream and SpongeBob too, which is like another story. But yeah, tons of bro. It's huge, man. Like
really,
they won't carry One Piece, which I find odd, but they'll carry the hobby boxes, like the top SpongeBob collaboration, or whatever, bro. And some of those cards are insanely expensive, like 5 of 5s or like the sketches too, I think is what they're called. Like some of those are like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 cards for SpongeBob.
Dang, for SpongeBob, that's crazy, man.
SpongeBob, man. Yeah. And to answer the second part of this long shot, I don't have distro or anything like that, so I don't think that's ever going to be something in the cards. Maybe one day I could get in with distro in Canada. I mean, like the Poke Office, he got in with distro, and he doesn't have a retail location, so it might be possible in Canada with like Prince or something. I mean, if anyone from Prince is watching this, definitely reach out. Like I would
hit him up.
I would throw them money. Why not? But I'll say too, in the mentorship program, we have a guy from Singapore who's been great. He's sent a ton of stuff to people worldwide for One Piece. So my goal is kind of just build that out. And if we can get more people from like Europe in there too, because like honestly, at this point, it's cheaper to bring in stuff. At least to Canada. The US is different because you guys have tariffs right now, which is unfortunate. But for me, like it's not that expensive to get stuff from Singapore or Europe and bring it in. Like even after paying the tax on it, like
That's
pretty
cool.
decent deals. Yeah. So that's the goal there. But full scale distro, that would be maybe a little bit of a pipe dream. Is Mega Evolution enhanced cases worth buying? I mean, depends on the price you're paying, right?
And how long you're ready to hold it, because it's so new. It's gonna take a while to appreciate, I would imagine.
If you could buy the case at $1,000, would you buy it? Probably, but if you're paying 2,000 a case, then it changes, right? So,
Did you see Phantasmal Flames booster box right now? I think 255 again.
really?
Yeah, it's been moving up, man.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to me. Like that Charizard's so fire.
It
It's
is
so cool. Yeah.
I have two right
Like,
now.
you have two of them? Okay.
Yeah, one that I bought from a store, and then one that I'm trying to sell for my friend this weekend at the show.
Gotcha. Ungraded or PSA 10?
Both are ungraded. Yeah, mine is like flawless, right? I got it, paid $460 like a month ago. Now it's at like almost $700, which is crazy. I get
You're
it
back to 7?
dude. It's almost 7. It's like 670 right now, 680. It's crazy. I get it, perfect centering, everything. I get home, I look at it. When you look this way, gorgeous. When you look this way, gorgeous. When you turn it this way, there's a print line from the machine from top to bottom. And I was like, no, no. Like it was flawless until this stupid printer error at the right angle. You can see it. Broke my heart.
It might still get a 10 at PSA, you know?
I don't
Some
think
dude taking 2 seconds to look at it, you know, doesn't get the angle right.
Well, lightly played is still like 600, I think. Crazy.
That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, I even thought like if that card came down to like 300, I was probably gonna buy a copy, just cause. And I might still if it gets there eventually, but again, kind of seems like a pipe dream at least for now.
Yeah.
30th anniversary. What are your thoughts of what they may do and what would be awesome for PCI to do? Have you thought about this at all?
I have thought about it. I have no idea what they're gonna do. I mean, I think it's gonna be a big deal. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't really have any strong thoughts either. Like I hope they do something cool, but I don't really sit there and fantasize about what I'd want Pokemon to do, you know. I got too much shit to think about.
I feel you on that.
You know. But hopefully it's some
people who are not busy have a lot of time to think about these kind of things.
You see what's the meme? What's the meme on Instagram now where like if it's celebrity news or whatever, it's like big news for the unemployed. You ever seen that?
No, I have not seen that. That's funny.
Whenever I see that shit on Instagram, it just makes me laugh. But I'm not trying to make fun of this, but I just don't think about it. It's like whatever they send us. Yeah, shout out to James. You know, I know James is crushing it. You're just curious. Like I just don't think about it. I try not to. Stay in the present. Lay off the perks. You won't sleep at the wheel. Dude, I never did drugs ever. Drank in high school, like a little bit, like everyone else. Like you go to a house party or whatever, but no, I just didn't sleep back then, man. And that's why, like, after that happened, every day now, since that point, like it's been a decade, I try and get 8 hours, which is, you know, the way to go, I think. And you listen to any doctor, any medical professional, they say like the number one thing that's going to kill you early is just not getting enough sleep. So it's like, you know, you cannot exercise, you could eat like shit, but if you're getting your 8 hours, you're gonna be in front of a lot of people.
I respect that.
I'll drink that. Okay. Do you all ever see trainers booming again? I've been stocking up on stacks of them for $1 to $2 a piece.
I mean, for $1 or $2, it's worth the gamble. I mean, I just ask myself, I don't really care for many trainers. There's a couple, but it's always gonna have a stigma, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Make some money.
They might eventually.
Yeah.
Not something I would invest in.
I'm a sealed product guy. I'm all about the sealed for investing.
Which is interesting.
Are for fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stores run singles. I feel like you said though, it takes too much time to do.
It's too much time. Like for me, dude, I'm all about passive. Like It's so easy. Sure, sometimes if somebody orders 20 ETBs, it's a lot of work, but I don't want any complaints. Here is your box. You can go have fun with your gambling spree. Go open it, enjoy yourself. I don't want to hear about condition. I don't, oh, well, you said this was near min. It's like played. I want my money. I don't want to deal with any of that, bro. Like, is it sealed? Yes or no? Have a good day. Good luck to you. I like that. I don't, it's too much work, man. I don't want to do 100 orders sitting there and dealing with 25 cents. I respect people who do, but it's not for me, bro. Like,
yeah, fair enough. Timmy McGee, you seem different. No, I wasn't calling him autistic. If anyone's autistic here, it's probably me, dude. Like, what is it? Like 30% of people are on the spectrum now in North America, whatever. Like, no, some people are just wired differently. Like it's something I envy too, man. Like, I wish I could just get on and like talk for 5 hours and just go, right? Like, maybe I'll build up to it. I don't know, but yeah, for me,
get you a Red Bull, all your dreams will come true.
Dude, maybe I just gotta chug like 20 of these a day or something. No, sorry, it's 18. I think you get 18 diet Cokes in you before it's too much aspartame in a day.
Oh my god, that's a lot. Yeah.
I'll max out at 16 and then do a 5 hour, see how it goes. I think trainer galleries will run. Yeah, dude, there's some fire trainer galleries from Sword and Shield era.
It's cool stuff.
Sure.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. 6 hours of sleep, pretty much all my body. That's crazy, man. I don't know how anyone does that. Like, respect for sure. I love the content. Thank you, Cardboard. Thank you for stopping by. I'm trying to catch up on chat here too, DJ. So sorry for not, if you have comments, jump in on any of these.
Oh,
maybe this one.
This is something I asked about an hour ago. What is RCMP? I kind of figured it meant your police or it meant like your paramedics or something.
Yeah. Yeah. They're kind of, I guess not figureheads, depending, but like, at least in the cities, most cities now just have like their local police too. And that's who you're going to deal with. But RCMP has just been around forever. So it's in some places it's kind of more like what's the word I'm looking for here? Kind of like a tokenism almost. I mean, they do shit, but it's not like they're always doing stuff, if that makes sense.
I had a question for you, Pokey Prophet. So, obviously people watching you, they see all the money you got behind you, man. So did you buy all this when it was the bear run? Or you just balling like that, man?
I've been buying stuff. I'm always buying stuff. Like I got really lucky with Sword and Shield. Pretty much all of my booster boxes I bought on the Pokemon Center for MSRP.
Wow.
Like I want to say within 6 months, everything had sold out at that point. So it was like late 2023. And then I didn't buy too much in 2024, I want to say. Like most of 2024, I didn't buy a ton. Then Surging came out. The pre-orders came out for Surging. And I thought, okay, this set's legit. So I went very heavy into Surging. And I flipped like basically all my boxes. I think I bought 6 cases in total, 5 or 6 cases.
Nice.
Flipped all of that. Bought a ton of Prismatic, and then Prismatic like the whole year I was buying 151. Like up until I think it was January, you could still get the Walmart restocks. And this is why like I know a lot of people aren't fans of notification groups now, but Poke Notify, when they were just starting out, they reached out to me and they were like, hey man, like we'll sponsor your channel, we'll pay to do the ads and you'll get access.
That's cool.
Like they helped me out a ton. Just even like being kind of like the first sponsor on the channel and everything was great, but their service worked like super well in the beginning. So I was up, this was like January 2025 last year. I would stay up till 4 a.m. basically because Walmart would do their restocks. It was like 2 a.m. They do another one at like 3 a.m., then 4 a.m. And I was just trying to hit the cases. So I got like 50 ETBs of Prismatic at MSRP. I got a ton of 151 bundles. So I bought a lot of that stuff fairly cheap. And then Pokemon last year, I bought some Surging again at market. Bought some Paldea, Crown Zenith on the way up when it was like $80, $90 in ETB. And then a lot of the One Piece stuff I got cheap because no one was paying attention to One Piece last year. So
good.
Yeah. Yeah,
for
I
you,
got good
man.
deals on most stuff.
Good for you.
But a lot of it's luck too. Like I never thought it would explode at the rate it did. Like you watch Rudy, right? Alpha
Oh, all the
Investments.
time. Almost
Dude,
9 years. Yeah.
he's great. And I mean, he always says like if you're making like 10-15% a year on your TCGs, like that's a pretty good year.
Yeah.
25% would be crazy.
Right.
We're at a point now where if you're making less than 100%, people are fucking pissed.
Yeah.
So
Bear market has started.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So no, I'm grateful for sure. And I got super lucky. I'll leave it at that.
Somebody asked if I got nil 0. So it is supposed to ship today. So we'll see. Obviously, it's from Japan with the storms and stuff. I'd be surprised if I got it this week. I'd probably
That's
get it
the
next week.
Japanese version of Perfect Order?
Yep. That released officially, I think, yesterday in Japan. You could get it early last week, but I think officially was yesterday.
What'd you say you had in stock? Inferno X, Mega Dream,
and Mega Brave.
and Mega Brave.
And one Chinese booster box from Sword and Shield. I think I only put it up for like $40. I don't even know what it is, bro. It was in the pile of free stuff that the guy gave me, and I was like, "What is this? Oh, this is Sword and Shield Chinese." I said, "I'll sell somebody $40, whatever. I don't care."
Wait, what job is that? Selling avocados, right? That's what you do for a living?
Sell avocados.
Avocado seller, nice. I feel like retiring at 40 is the dream. That's my goal. Hey, man, everyone's got different goals. So like if you want to retire at 40 and you feel like you're not going to be, blowing your brains out from boredom, like do it. Why not? But some people, they always got to do stuff. So
my dad retired at like 44 because he does the same thing I do. And he did nothing for a year and he went crazy. But to be fair, dude, if you leave me at home with a phone and the internet, I don't get bored because I'm always hustling, bro. I'm like, I'm going to find a way to get money. I'm going to trade this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to invest in that. My dad's not like that. He likes to watch TV. So he gained like 40 pounds of fat and you can only watch so much, reruns of Star Wars. And then he went to go get a job just because he was so bored. And he's like, you don't have to pay me. I just need to get out and away from the wife and just do something. In the 40s, you got to be careful with retiring too young if you're not like interested in doing something on the internet.
I'll say too, like, and again, I'm not there in terms of age, but I see a lot of people who even retire at 65 and then just like mentally they decline super fast because they're not doing stuff all day. Right.
Yeah.
So I think just in terms of longevity, and it doesn't mean you have to work until you're 90 at a job you hate, but you got to be doing some shit to try and like level up or just improve in some grow basically as a human. Like you got to be doing something.
Gardening, something when you're old. Do something.
Gardening's great, man. Fresh. Do you guys have a garden where you are?
No,
not
at
all. Gardens are goated, man. Like fresh peas in the summer, fresh carrots. Like, bro, there is such a difference between fresh garden carrots and then like what you get at the store. Like that stuff is trash. I don't know how anyone can eat that 24/7. The difference is insane. Gardening for sure. I don't know, take up fucking marathon running, fishing, whatever. Do something.
Knitting.
There you go. Hey, that's a good one for dexterity, low-key. What would you we took that one already. Thank you for your service, DJ. Thank you for watching the stream and stopping by.
Keep watching the stream.
The exclusive Arcanine SAR is super awesome. Is that from Mega Dream?
I don't remember if that was
Perfect Order. Is that going to be in Perfect Order, Joe?
I haven't opened any nil 0. If it's from that, it says Chinese. Is he talking about the Chinese one? I don't know much about Chinese. It does look pretty cool though. Looks pretty fire.
Is it Chinese? Confirmed.
Well, I see Chinese ones popping up when I type in Arcanine SIR or SAR. Excuse me.
What we got Teeth Rocket Joey in chat. Battle Styles mentioned.
That's crazy username. Shout out to Team Rocket Joey. I think Battle Styles is going up, man. Nobody agrees with me. It's only $250. It's criminally underpriced. No way.
Joey would agree with you. Joey would agree. This guy's been on the battle styles grind for probably a year at this point. He always shows it in the comments, and then Shrouded Fable, which again, like, if you want to play on hard mode, man, like, go for it. But it's gonna be a hard sell to people, I think.
$250. Twilight is over $300. Twilight Masquerade booster box is over $300, and you're telling me that battle styles can't be $300? Like, I don't know. It's crazy work.
We'll see. End of year, $300. It's like a 20% gain.
I would hope so, man. The thing's so old. Come on. You gotta show some respect about style.
There will be another Topps Chrome Pokemon coming out this year. Thoughts on that? Yeah, I've heard some things about that, right? Like, aren't people kind of theorizing there might be serial cards or signature cards or something cool going on there? I haven't looked into it. Like, news rumors, I don't really pay attention to that stuff anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't see serialized cards coming from Pokemon. I think Pokemon is just so successful. The demand's so incredible. They don't need to do serialized cards, right? Like other, sports cards to stay relevant, they need to do gimmicks. They need to do ones-on-ones. They need to get jersey. That's what gets people excited. Pokemon can put out, what's the new one? Order?
Perfect Order.
Perfect Order. And people still going to buy it and still pre-order it. You can give them doo-doo on a stick and they'll eat it up, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like, I think the only time Pokemon would ever have to do serialized cards is if maybe, it's dying out. At that point, yes, let's get out the serialized cards. And then all of a sudden, it's exciting again. That'd be like their ace card.
I agree. It kind of feels like they're just keeping it in their back pocket if they need it. The bots are unreal in Canada. Online drops concept. Yeah, it's rough now for sure. Like back in January of last year, kind of right when notification groups were starting, dude, there was crazy EV. Like, you could pre-order basically anything in quantity too, because that was before Walmart did like limit 4 on bundles and stuff later in the year. Like, you could buy 99 if you had the money for it. It was yeah. Good times for sure. Dude, that was like, oh man, it's painful because if I had an extra like $100,000, $200,000 back then, dude, I would have been balling. I would have just been pressing 99.99, ordering all the bundles.
It's really interesting. Like, and I don't know many layers of this, but like I said, when that guy called me from Quebec and showed me 1,000 Tusk that he got from his bot, I just think my mind goes, how many warehouses or how many like botting groups are just having warehouses of this stuff, bro? Like, stupid amounts, and they probably flip it and sell it. Like, we don't know about, we don't hear about. Like, there's some serious groups underground for sure, I would imagine.
But you think about it too, right? Like 1,000, how many packs are in one of those?
Is it 11 or 12 or something?
Call it 12, right? So 12,000 packs. I mean, didn't Alex make a video today saying he goes through like 6,000 packs in a week, 6,200, whatever it was? Like, bro, that's 2 weeks. 2 weeks of a live stream. You know? Like, when you put it that way, it's not
as much
product.
You're so right. I didn't even think of it like that. You're so right.
So right. It's not me. That's the pros saying that shit. I just, I turn the videos on. DR to the moon. Fuck yeah. Why not? 700 end of year. Just send it.
700. Oh man.
We should take this one too. I had brought it up. Do we think we're going to see booster box reprints this year? Yes or no?
Can I give the disclaimer? I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no connections. I'm just a useless guy on the internet. I'm going to say no. Nothing major. Like, we might see like a little Pokemon Center and it gets eaten up in 3 seconds and it won't matter, in my opinion, this year.
I'll say a non-TCG end of Q1. He said all these booster boxes are coming.
Yeah.
So I'm holding out. But if that doesn't come through, Anon, if you're watching, I'm going to lose a lot of faith in what you say. That's not true.
I still love you, Anon.
Yes, my opinions are not reflective of DJ's. Disclaimer.
What a great guy. I love you. You're great.
I'm trying not to get sued by anyone,
Oh, he's not sued.
The fear of missing out on Evolving Skies is turning DR into a self-fulfilling. This is weird too. Like, I don't know how you feel about this. I think people comparing Destined Rivals to Evolving are just delusional. Like, I don't see it at all. Evolving is by far, in my opinion, ahead of whatever Destined Rivals will ever be. That's my take.
Okay, I agree. However, I think what they're saying is it's gonna be the number one for Scarlet and Violet, the way Evolving was for Sword and Shield.
Mhm.
And I could be wrong on this, but because I wasn't really around at this time, but people did say Evolving went down a lot, like way under the 140 or 160 when it came out. And DR's never gone down. Really, it just keeps going up and just keeps holding. It's also because we haven't got any supply, you know.
Mhm.
It's gonna be interesting. I don't think DR is really that impressive of a set personally. Personally, it's a good set. I like it. It's definitely top 3, like as far as like investment for Scarlet and Violet. I just don't think it's that impressive. I mean, I'm gonna go with Prismatic all day, every day in 151. But hey, the market has dictated that I am completely wrong and that Destined Rivals is the greatest thing in the entire planet. So I got to respect the market.
The autofocus on your camera too is insane, man. That thing moves in like half a second. Yeah. That's powerful. There you go. I lost. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? Out of curiosity.
So all time would be Charizard, just because I grew up on the very beginning of Pokemon. I mean, these days it's definitely not Charizard. Like I'm Charizard fatigued. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lucario's like top 5. I really like Lucario. I like Umbreon a lot. Man, number one. It would. Let me think on that. I don't know. I have to think about number 1.
Fair enough. Chuck's in here as well. Couple legends. What's up, Chuck? Have you talked to PokeChuck yet?
Yeah, so I was supposed to do a stream with him, but he's always busy. So I don't know. He's a busy guy. So I love him. He brought my Brilliant Stars, and dude, he got it for so cheap. I think he paid like $420, $430. That sucker's at like what, $550? Good for him. Good for him, man. He's killing it.
Destin booster boxes got destroyed by streamer Alex. Ripped 22 cases first week. Think how many Yeah, like there are so many boxes getting ripped. Like this is what I always tell people. If you aren't convinced about investing in sealed product, is just go on Whatnot, go on YouTube, TikTok, wherever. Just look at the big streamers and what they're doing in terms of numbers and volume. It's scary, man. Very scary.
Crazy. I'm all about the sealed. I take the Rudy approach on this. Maybe. Oh, I'm curious if you agree or disagree with this. So Rudy always says he does sealed because if this is sealed and this is the singles, over time, there's less and less sealed because it gets opened. And over time, there's more and more packs because this one gets opened. So one becomes rarer and one is easier to obtain over time.
That's basically why I do sealed too.
Yeah.
The high pops in like SVR, it scares me. And I know some people, they say like it's not going to matter. More people come into the hobby, right? And then, pops nowadays at 30,000 is going to seem low in 2032, whatever. I mean, maybe, but it relies on more people coming into the hobby.
Yeah.
Right. So like I feel like that's not a guarantee. Whereas like even if a lot of people end up leaving, eventually you could see your boxes continue to run. So that's why I do it. I don't know. That's my monkey brain analysis. But I was curious too, before we move on from this, in terms of rip and ship. Because I do ask people this. What do you think about, you're in the States, so what do you think about gambling in society as a whole?
Oh, just a whole or Pokemon?
Well, do you think that Pokemon ties into it at all? Or do you think it's completely disconnected?
Oh, it's definitely gambling. Oh, dude. Yeah, 100%. All the way. As someone who, I used to buy a lot of Pokemon off Nostalgianomics Rip and Chips before I made my YouTube channel. And dude, like when Prismatic was hot, dude, there were days I'd be like $1,000. Boom. Trying to get that freaking Umbreon. Didn't get it. Next day, dropped another grand on Nostalgianomics stream. Next day, I'm like hurting. I'm like, fuck, I didn't get it. I still never ended up getting it, by the way. I probably spent like 4 or 5 grand on his stream. Just his stream on Prismatic. Like, yeah, it gets bad, bro. And then you get so deep in the hole, you're like, I need a God pack to get all my money back. You know what I'm saying? I have to get the God pack, and you just don't get it. I did end up eventually on my own getting an Umbreon, but I got a 9, so that didn't get me any of my money back really. Maybe 1,000 if I sold it, if I'm lucky. So I definitely think it's gambling 100% because you don't know what's in it. You know what I mean? Like, is there a Charizard in here? Right? I don't know. Maybe there is a Charizard. Probably not statistically. And so, yeah, dude, 100%. It's definitely gambling. But
Yeah,
you asked me what I thought on gambling. So I think I'm all about it. If you're an adult, go ruin your life. Make the choice. I don't care. Go do what you want.
that's how I feel too. You know, it's whatever. People are going to do it in one form or another. So it's like if people want to spend their money that way, great. But I think too, this is why I'm so bullish on sealed product is I just don't see that going anywhere. Like the amount of money being made by some of these companies is just ludicrous. So
Right.
if they're making tons of money, rip and ships are going to be here in some form or another. Hell yeah. Like I'll hold my sealed boxes. It's only a matter of time.
Smart. Get sealed.
We should, I mean, we got like 5. I think going for another 5 minutes would be good. That's like
Cool.
10 p.m. for you. That's
Cool.
good. All right. Guys, if you have any last questions, I feel like we skipped over everything. I'm going to roll down to current chat. If you have questions, leave question, all caps right now. We'll bang out a few of these right at this point, and then we'll give DJ the floor for closing thoughts or anything he wants to say, and then we'll get out of here.
Cool, bro.
This question, what's your camera?
The Sony A7 IV. The lens is the G Master 1.4 millimeter, and then I'll switch it for a wide angle 1.8 millimeter, depending on the situation. This, I like to not show a lot of the background, just right behind me, so it's 1.4. But if I need a wider angle, I'll adjust with the 1.8 and like a 35 mil.
There you
go.
So
you don't need to do this, by the way. The reason I have this $4,000 camera and $1,200 lens is because I used to travel the world and get paid to do it, right? So like I would literally get paid like 5,000, sometimes only 2,000, but they pay for the airplane, the hotel, the Uber, the food, the per diem, because they wanted me to be at their event. So in that situation, in my situation, it made sense for me to have this super expensive camera, right? But like, you don't need a nice camera. Like I think Brian, 60,000 something subs, still using his iPhone, you know?
But he's got like a nice Sony too, doesn't he? When he does the sit down videos, he's got a sick setup. I'll give him that.
I don't know actually. Then I thought he used his phone. I could be completely wrong. Yeah,
I'll have to go double check. I thought it was Brian.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm losing my mind.
Maybe I'm losing my mind.
I do that like twice a week, it seems at this point. But let's see. Thoughts on gold stars, specifically PSA 8, 9s, and 10s.
Again, I'm not a singles guy except for fun. Like I do master sets on the side because I just like collecting Pokemon, but I don't like investing in cards personally. I wouldn't do it, but what do you think?
Yeah, I don't really have any strong thoughts either. I will say I watched a really good piece of content yesterday. Can't remember if it was Jesse Pung or CJ, Van City CJ, I think on Instagram. They put out something that was kind of like Interstellar. You know, like the bookshelf scene where he's like behind the bookshelf and is looking into the past or future, whatever. And they were redoing that basically with the gold stars because that was really good content.
So can I buy this or something like that? Like, can I buy this? And she's like, no, we need a new couch. That one?
Yeah.
I saw that.
We should get the gold stars, man. I think they actually did invest like super heavy, right? So I mean, they were out of the curve for sure.
That's smart. That's cool.
But that was really good content. Dude, that's so the type of shit where like I kind of want to get to that level in terms of like making shorts and stuff, but like I'm too lazy. But when I see good content, man, you gotta appreciate it for sure. Like that was top tier.
Definitely.
Let's see. Take this one too. Can you talk about what made you finally decide to show your face on videos? This is something I've always wanted to do. And by the way, like you can go back 2 years on the channel. I have videos with my face in it. For the longest time, my issue was I recorded with this mic right here, wireless DJI mic, which is really, it's really good, by the way. But the way I recorded my audio on my phone. So I would bring the audio in to iCloud or whatever. I'd email it to myself. Then I would, basically overlay that in DaVinci. It was super easy to do, but I had no real good way of doing it until I figured out OBS. And I've just been lazy. Like I've wanted to do this for a very long period of time. But before it was like I would have my camera and then it would record on the camera on my Canon. I'd have to bring that in, overlay that, sync up the audio. It was just such a pain. But now that I can do everything in OBS, and two, because I wanted to live stream a lot more this year. So
Smart.
that's kind of why. I just, rip the band-aid off, get the setup ready, and I mean, I still want to tweak things, I got to get to DJ's level eventually.
I just started this channel. What are you talking about?
Bro, you've been doing this way too long, man. Like you know the ins and outs of live streaming and setup and lighting and shit. Nah, you got it down.
All I did was change the channel name, honestly. I just DJ Binds to DJ Poke Center, pretty much. Just do the same shit I was already doing.
Do you feel like, I mean, I'm curious too, how large was like your largest channel on YouTube?
On YouTube, like 16,000. And then my other one was 15,000.
Gotcha.
And then my stream, or my Twitch was like before everybody unfollowed, because I haven't done in years, right? Like probably like 13,000.
Okay.
So like,
yeah, you're up there.
And then I have like 3 other channels too. But those are smaller. Those are like 1,000 to 2,000 or something.
Gotcha.
But like probably all together, like 50,000 subs, like around there.
But the question I was going to ask though is like, for you, because I've done multiple channels too.
Yeah.
And, some of them didn't work out as well. Some of them worked out a lot better, like viral videos. Do you feel now, just doing this for so long, you see the patterns of what works? Like in terms of thumbnails, titles, topics?
100%, dude. Like I could make viral videos. I consciously almost intentionally don't make viral videos. Like when I did the Way Packed one, I knew that was going to be a big hit. Like who wouldn't want to watch that? And guess what? It got like almost 20,000. I know damn well every time I make a business video, it's not going to do well. But you know what it does? And so if you can, not you, but like if people want to make a lot of money, that's their goal, then it's not going to be ad revenue. And I identified that many, many years ago. Instead, I can make way more money than I ever would by just redirecting a very specific niche of people or an audience to my store. You see what I'm saying? So like if you get 1,000 views, well, those are quality views. Those 1,000 people, probably 10% of them, 7% of them are going to buy something, or they're interested at least in Pokemon and actually buying sealed product. And it's way more powerful than I could ever make by doing 10,000. Like, dude, I got maybe, if I'm lucky, 1 sale from 17,000 views of a viral video, because those aren't like really valuable people for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just virality. Like if I wanted to be viral, I know how to do that, dude. I'm just going to talk shit and be like, poke fun at people. I'll say, Team Rocket Joey, you're an idiot. I'll say, Nostalgianomics, you suck. Pokey, you're brain dead, right? I would just do things like that. I would react to people's videos and just like, but I don't want to do virality for the sake of virality. I like the specific niche better.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's kind of been my focus too, is like using YouTube almost as top of funnel to get people to work with you in different avenues. But okay, cool. That's good. We actually had a lot of questions come through, so I want to get through. I didn't think this was going to happen. Let's go through these kind of rapid fire.
Cool.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. Are you investing in Gundam Sorcery or League of Legends?
No.
Riftbound. Okay. I have 1 Riftbound box. That's it. Question: are you buying Destined Rivals yet? I bought some booster bundles, and that is all. I know DJ is, but he's turning and burning. Yep. Yeah, just booster bundles. If they get restocked, same thing with booster boxes. Question: prediction on Ascended Heroes pack price in first few weeks. I'm thinking $15 plus.
$20.
Sure. I'll say $20.05.
Okay.
Price is right style. Question, DJ. Do you think that Mega Dream prices will hold better than normal since Ascended is a gong show?
I definitely think so. Yeah, like Ascended Heroes is like 95 right now market. Once people figure out, and they're about to figure out, they can't get Ascended Heroes, I'm hoping that they'll start coming to Mega Dream.
And if they want Mega Dream, djspokeycenter.com. Check it out. Question: first time vendor prep in 3 days. What do I get sealed and raw?
Sealed usually isn't going to be that popular. Unless it's like fairly priced and it's like hot items. Don't waste your time with like Twilight, White Flare, stuff like that. Get hot items.
Mm-hmm. Question: what's the best pack for value and price in 2026 Japanese?
Pack value? Inferno X is holding extremely well. Like, I think it's still $100 a box. It never, at one point it was 130. It's never really gone down. That Charizard in Japanese still is holding value. If you're just talking about value, it's pretty good.
Thoughts on Sword and Shield ETBs for investing or SCVT?
Scarlet and Violet, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Why can't we do Sword and Shield booster box? Why does it have to be ETBs versus booster boxes?
Yeah, that's kind of bothering me too.
Kind of weird.
I like booster boxes for both.
Booster
you ever see that? You ever see the commercial on TV? I can't remember what brand it was back in the day, where it was like kind of the soft taco versus hard taco debate, and then they had the little girl comes up, hey, not both. Yeah, that just do both. Yeah, booster boxes of each. Good shit. Question: what's the bet? Okay, we already saw this. Michelle, you spammed. You were going hard on that. Okay, hopefully that answers your question.
The 4 times you asked it.
Zuko, great chill stream, guys. Thank you, Zuko, for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Question: first time vendor prep. We already saw the 2. Damn, you guys are spamming hard, right? Holy spam. I agree. That's cool though. Hopefully we answered everything. Are you a firefighter, DJ? No, DJ sells avocados.
I sell avocados. To yo mama. I'm kidding.
Alrighty, I think we're caught up. Cool. DJ, last words. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, dude. I've been watching your content for a while, like really even before I made my YouTube channel. So, dude, this is awesome. And as someone mentioned, it's really nice seeing your face because I just would like listen to you. So it is cool, man, putting a name to the face. And I appreciate your viewers, man. It's awesome. So yeah, I sell Pokemon. I don't have distro, so unfortunately I cannot sell it to you for MSRP. This is my journey. My YouTube channel is my journey, you know, and maybe one day we'll get distro and I can give you guys better prices, but this is my journey. So I hope you enjoy it. You might like it, you might not.
Cool. Yeah, and links to DJ stuff again, top of description. YouTube's there, website's there. Go show them some love. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. We're out.